Boop, boop. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Ron Harris Muscle Arnold Classic 2024 Finals Watch Party. Joining us right now, we're in Long Island, New York. We have Jen Gerisi in the Tampa, Florida area. We have Big Mike Cox. And shortly from the United Kingdom, we have Giles Tiger Thomas, who will be joining us at, 7:05 plus 5. What's 7 plus 5? Does anybody know?
Midnight?
I think that's 12, right?
Yeah.
That's midnight. It's past midnight. So that is a trooper. So we had huge upset. This just saying we have riots in the streets of Sao Paulo, Brazil and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I'm joking. They're very upset. And I get it, man. You know, they're very passionate fans of Brazil. Ramon does look amazing. I wanted to start this off by checking out some of the HD footage because we've got some here. So let's go to that. So I want to take a look first at Ramon because me and Jen were talking about this, Mike. I don't think what we see, the Gilco stuff that we're seeing like on Instagram and stuff, that's not what we're seeing in the actual stream. I think there's two different crews going.
Oh wow.
That's my thing. All right, so here we go. So this was Ramon last night. He did fill out for the evening show for sure. You know, when I saw it, we'll check it out after this, but when I was looking at the comparisons, I noticed that his legs weren't better than Wesley's. I thought he had much better sweep than he did, or maybe he wasn't posing them right. But we'll look at the comparisons. I don't want to be unfair and judge that without having them side by side. But condition-wise, he was bang on. I think he looked pretty damn great. Do you guys think he just didn't? There wasn't enough time to really make up what he had lost any ground? Because I had heard a rumor. I'm not saying where I heard it, that he was actually a point ahead in the judging.
Remember when he came out at the Olympia and he stood next to C-Bum and we were like, "Holy crap, Ramon!"
Yeah.
It didn't have that same kind of like, "Oh crap." So if he started 6 weeks out, even though you got great genes, that's not a long time. I mean, I'm trying to think to myself that it's 6 weeks. You know, I can't even fathom that, Ron.
Oh, the 6 week prep thing?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if that's true, I don't want to call it. You know, it's not about who works the longest or the hardest. If that were the case, you know, guys with shit genetics could be winners because they work long and hard. That's not true. But it's still, when you hear somebody only prepped 6 weeks for the Arnold Classic, you're like, dude, why? You're the defending champ. Do you not care if you keep your title? Because, you know, obviously the only person that's beaten him for the past couple of years has been Bumstead. He knew Bumstead was going to be there. Did he get complacent? I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, listen, if you're second in the world the past couple of years, and you know, I don't think it's a conscious thing. It may be just because like you're going in, you beat all these guys before, and Wesley probably isn't even on your radar.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably thinking about Urs and not Terrence, but
Breon. Yeah. I had him in my thumbnail at the last minute. I'm like, I guess I'll put Wesley in there. He's okay. He might do pretty well. You know, I had obviously Urs.
No one was thinking about Wesley at the time. Everyone was thinking about Urs or Ramon. Just like in 2020, when you had Bill Heath, Brandon Curry, everybody was concentrating on those two. Nobody thought Big Ramy was going to be Mr. Olympia until he hit that stage. Same thing we're seeing here. When Wesley Vissers stepped on that stage, bam! He was popping all over the place. He looked incredible. Best version of Wesley Vissers I have ever seen to date.
So look at this shot, guys. Front double bicep. That's the first pose. Many times we know who's going to win based on when they hit this one pose.
Yep.
Ramon's got a better V-taper for sure. Were his legs bigger than this? Because Wesley's legs are just as good, maybe better. And people were talking shit. People said Wesley had no legs. He had chicken legs. Yeah, from the hamstrings, we're going to see a side shot. His hamstrings could be a little better. Ramon's got better hams, but as far as like the shape and the sweep, I think he actually is up there with Ramon, if not beating Ramon there.
Yes.
It's the detail. Like you can see
more separation.
You don't see that kind of intricate detail in quads anymore, right? Yeah. Where you see every head that is separated, and that stands out on stage, especially when they hold their poses that long. Yeah. So you can make your legs don't have to be as big, right? But if you had that fine detail, and Wesley's a big guy, so a big guy with fine detail is super impressive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, here's the top 4, and even if I wasn't a fan of Wesley, I'm a fan of all the guys, but you're just drawn to him. He's just he stands out. It's like you can't stop looking at this guy. You know, in
couldn't take your eyes off him. When you couldn't, you literally couldn't, dude. Like Ramon was right there at Urs, but your eyes were just drawn to Wesley.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see if I can find. Okay, so here's some video footage. These pictures don't always. It's always better to see these guys moving if possible. So here's your top 4. I do see a really good case for Breon beating Urs, though. This was a very flat Urs. This was a really good version of Breon. Yeah, I'd like to see his quads a little fuller like they used to be, but damn, he looks good, man. Forget the age, because it doesn't matter. We're not judging these people based on, well, he looks great for being 25. He looks great for being 45. No, it doesn't. It's not like that. It's best physique up there, what you're looking at. Condition, Urs, he was dug out, but I think he gave up some really good fullness to do that. Whereas Wesley, boom.
And Urs gets dug out. Like usually Urs is just dug. The Texas show, he looked absolutely insane when he won that show after the Olympia. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a good look for him, but it's something. Listen, sometimes the body doesn't respond. It's not like he's a slouch. Listen, off for him isn't really we're saying off, but we're being very like subjective,
right? Very
hypercritical. Like that's not really off, but for the standard that he set for all of his previous shows, it wasn't what we usually used to seeing.
Yeah, and when we say off, I mean we're also talking about a very close competition. This is, this was last Olympia, 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place. This was the top 4 of the Olympia minus Bumstead right here. And Wesley beat all of them, which is, I saw posts where people were saying, well, he won the Arnold, but there's no way he's going to make top 5 at the Olympia. And a few other people, me included, were being immediately said he just beat 3 of the guys that were in the top 5. So how can you say he's not going to make top 5 at the Olympia? They're like, oh,
he's going to get
it's the same judges.
And he's going to get a legit look at the Olympia now, right?
Yes.
Now, if he goes on to the Arnold UK and wins that show, there's some of these guys need to like kind of like kick it in gear, right? But because that'll be 2 big wins for him over like the top Olympic competitors.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's going to get a great look at the Olympia. He's arrived. It's kind of, remember Barry DeMay took that 3rd in '88. He arrived.
Yep.
Wesley's. This is his Barry DeMay. He's arrived, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's
totally agree.
He's got a knock for a couple of years of being all he cares about is YouTube and Instagram, and he got 8th place at the Olympia, and he arguably could have been higher than that, but nobody was expecting a guy that just took 8th place at the Olympia to win the Arnold. It just doesn't happen.
Like Ronnie going from like 9th to 1st, right? Nope. And even it's funny. I saw a picture of Wesley on Facebook a week or so out, and he was peeled, and I was like, yeah, but Urs and Ramon. Yeah. You just naturally think that. Your mind naturally just kind of thinks that because their track record is great. But it's always a good story. And he's got a huge fan base. His fan base is huge too. All these guys, the classic guys, are really big on social media. They do what they got to do, but I think having another like bona fide star in Wesley and Urs and Ramon, Seabum, it's a lot of talent in the division.
Yeah, look at the thickness on the upper back. It's those traps. Those traps are just freaking 2 blocks.
Crazy.
Ramon could have a little more back thickness. You got to be picky. You have to nitpick because you have 2 guys that were very close and they both look phenomenal, but they can't both win. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to take 2nd. And
it's not personal. Like it's I'm sure it's hard hearing people like criticize your physique, but this is what the judges do the same thing we're doing. It's the same thing, except we're behind a camera. They're in front of you. So,
right.
But Ramon's gonna he's gonna redeem himself at the Olympia. It's only we know this, right? So it'll be very interesting to see who kind of I think whoever gets 2nd at the Olympia and Classic is kind of like the heir apparent, because I can't see Seabum going another year after this with a baby on the way. Why bother? Like why take the risk, right?
I don't think he'll do it this year. That my gut's saying he won't.
Ron, I totally agree. I don't. Why? Like he doesn't need the Olympia, right? I don't want to say they need him, but we saw when he's there, it's like Jesus Christ signing autographs. It was
It's true.
one of the most crazy things. Everybody was gone, but he was there with the line like a mile long.
Yeah.
The day before a show. Wow. So that I can't, I don't know if any of these guys had that kind of pull or that kind of, I'm sure they have that fan base, but that kind of like craziness. But it'll be interesting to see, once he is not competing anymore, like where the sport goes.
Yeah, well, I bet if I'm sure they have an expo, they do have an expo. The Arnold Brazil, I'm sure Ramon's got to do that. Come on, why would he not do that? And I'm sure the line to meet him probably goes all the way. It'll go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Well. I love this 4K footage. This is the Gilco Productions, man.
Wow.
So we were not seeing this last night on the stream.
No.
So this is better, much better, more clear. But even this, he's not that crisp looking compared to we're going to see Hadi in a second. Sorry, Milos. I love this guy's physique, but man, it just looks a little washed out.
You're next to Hadi Chupan. You know what I mean? So he's a condition freak, but Samson's a shape freak, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's what stood out with Samson, right? Is that front relaxed. It's not just a small waist; it's the flaring quads that give that that outer sweep. So it's just that it's almost like an hourglass. He's got an hourglass figure.
Symmetry.
Dude, his symmetry is, shall we say, Bob Paris flawless, right?
Bingo. Totally.
But it's a muscle show, bro. It's a muscle show. It's still the criteria we're used to is that we came up with is that granite hard condition. But when you got a shape guy with good condition, I don't know. It's somebody's gonna be unhappy.
Oh, there are a lot of people. Well, I see a lot more people. When I put these posts up, I'm trying to get them to watch the YouTube video. I'm not really soliciting their comments on Instagram, but they're going to leave them anyway. It's fine. But most people seem to be favoring Hadi for this, and based on this, if Samson does not look any sharper than this, Hadi's going to get him. Okay, now we're looking at Hadi.
That's nutty.
Those legs are insane.
The detail.
It's just that pointy delt, man.
That's bothering me too.
Jesus.
This isn't. I don't think this is even the Gilco footage. This stuff. This is from Rep 1 Germany, another website.
But that vacuum, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you talk about shape, that's the one thing that Samson kills him on. But in terms of like muscle mass per square inch, density, detail, let's see if we can find any better footage of him.
And he looks like the way he trains, you can see it in his physique. That real heavy, dense. Jesus.
Look at the way Samson started to, really get harder throughout the night when he was next to Hadi. It just things started popping, and I think he had him.
I'm a shape guy, man. Like I'm a Flex Wheeler Sean Ray shape dude, and that I'd hate to be a judge. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see the score sheets in the morning, or later this evening.
If you had to take a guess, do you think it was super close, or do you think one of these guys was way ahead of the other one?
No, way ahead. I would. Samson had to get some first place. I couldn't see it all one's Hadi, all two Samson.
Yeah.
He had to get some first place votes, but you don't know. What's it could be more than 3 or 4 points, right? At minimum.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's what do you like? What are your priorities? What criteria do you consider more important over others? That's what it comes down to. And that's why they have a panel of judges. This is another thing. The abs bother me. I love Samson's physique, guys. Samson, I'm not a Samson hater. I would love to see these abs just not look so watery. So I wish they were just more like blocky. Little blocks like Hadi when he hits it. Boom. Yeah.
See, and these guys, they're going to do it again in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's going to be this. But listen, even if Samson loses, there's no way he's losing 2 shows in a row. I can't see him losing the Arnold UK living. Not saying it's anything to do with it like that, But I think maybe those two, because he gets better when he competes more.
Yes.
So we saw, remember from the Arnold the 1 year, then the Boston Pro, how much better he got.
Yep.
So I do expect, him to kind of show everything at the Arnold UK and just look absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
More so than this.
So
all right, here we go. I think.
Are they up?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Bob's talking.
Bob's talking.
Okay.
I gotta mute you, yellow Mandy.
Yeah. What's going on there? We ready for them?
I got it in the picture-in-picture. I'm watching.
Okay, I'm watching now.
Had to give her the heads up that Bob's the suits. Bob's shirt is flawless as usual.
Oh, he's very, very dapper dresser. Absolutely. Oh, I wish I had a collection of suits like that guy.
Oh yeah, come on, dude. I've got like t-shirts and Team Michael left over.
I got my one good suit. That's it. Oh, Rafael. That's a good one. Oh, let me see.
Jeez.
My God.
That's visually impressive.
This is the Gilco. It's got to be the Gilco.
God dang.
Oof.
That's what bodybuilding should be, though. You know what I mean? Like that front lat spread.
Oof.
That's when you think Mr. Olympia.
Look at that. I mean, if this guy with Hadi's conditioning, this is nobody's beating this. Derek doesn't beat it. Hadi doesn't beat it.
No.
It's all right. If he did that, it'd be done with.
I mean, yeah. Look at it's not a glute contest, but there's not one striation in his glutes. Maybe a little hint right there, but you got to have glutes these days. You have to.
Yeah.
It's not the 90s. It's not the
no.
That's what they want to see now. Oh, we're up. We got bodybuilder up. Okay, let me change that.
Akim.
Okay, so let's stop that screen. Let's present share screen. Come on, Ron, you can do this. Here we go. All right, so first up, Akim Williams. Somebody was in comments of someone there say he got overlooked. I said there's 10 guys in the show. Nobody's getting overlooked. There's only 10 guys. There's plenty of time and plenty of comparisons. Yeah.
It's not that he's had some injuries in the car accident, but it's not the same mass monster that we're used to.
Yeah.
But he still looks good. I mean, he still looks good. There's still a lot of muscle.
He's world class
on that damn body.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do see just a little bit of no, he looks better today. He has filled out.
Yeah.
Is this a lag in the stream? Is that me? No, here we go. But it's not enough. It's not going to be enough to, if he was 100% dry, grainy, he'd be in the top 5, top 6.
Oh,
there's only 10 guys.
With that kind of muscle, he definitely would be.
Yeah.
But it's just, he's been at it for a while too, Ryan. It's just time.
This is his 10th or 11th season as a pro.
Yeah.
And he's done a lot of shows. He's not one of those guys who does like one show.
No. He competes regularly and quite a bit.
Yeah. I've probably seen him personally like 20 times competing at least.
He does the business, right? He does the business what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy heavy training? That's still a killer shot, man.
Arnold's happy. Oh, he's still, there's nobody up there that doesn't belong there. There's nobody up there like, how did this guy get invited? There have been years where it typically used to be somebody from like Russia or something you never heard of, and like, oh, this guy's not of that caliber.
That one far away guy. Yeah.
Who used to call him Mantuan? Somebody on the forums. Oh, it was Evan. Evan Sinapani used to call him Mantuan. What a great nickname.
He's very entertaining.
He's
great.
My
God, yeah.
There we go. Focus is in.
And
so dramatic. Go ahead, Mike.
And everybody can't do that.
There's Giles.
Everybody can't pose like that.
Hey.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Well, it is.
People were asking about you, Giles. So there he is. Where's Giles? He's right there. He's right there at 12:24 a.m. It's already next Wednesday in the UK, I believe. All right. It's late. Thank you, Giles, for staying up late. How the legs?
Hardcore, bro.
We're looking at Antoine Vaillant right now. Guy we both have high hopes for. We love this guy. I love his posing. It's dramatic, like the Ed Corney drama from Pumping Iron days.
Yes.
Labrada, just that flair.
He just moves so well for a big guy like that, though.
Yeah,
You don't see guys that size posing that well.
I remember early days of the forum. We used to repost his YouTube videos. He would do like backflips, and
Yeah,
he's bigger now.
God,
I don't know if he
yeah.
can still do it, but he could do them back then at whatever 260, 270 off season.
Jesus,
Yeah,
that just seems dangerous.
Oh, for us it would be. We go to tie our shoes and we tear something. Oh man.
And he's overcome a lot, man. Like he's had some like substance abuse issues, so he's got that nip that in the bud, and it's a good story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From what he's gone, he's mentioned on some interviews, and it's very inspirational.
He looks alarmed. What's going on? Okay. Look at this. I love this guy. He should be in the movies, man. He should be in movies.
Yeah.
He is a character.
I'd like
His
to see him in
YouTube stuff is phenomenal.
the next Avengers movie, maybe. Let's see what we can do. They're not going to stop making those.
No.
Oh man, look at that.
It's a good showing for him.
Yeah. So we think he could possibly be. So we're thinking Hadi, Samson, either Rafael or Jonathan third and fourth. Could flip either way.
Yes.
James in fifth or Antoine in fifth. I was leaning toward James.
I can't decide for fifth between Antoine and James. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, they're both neither one really like blows the other one away. They both have areas that could be better or worse, whatever. But they both have a lot of strong points too.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Antoine, just a little more chest and back. That's all I really want to see out of Antoine.
He fixed the imbalance, because remember he was a little imbalanced a few years ago, where he was like leg dominant.
Yeah. Well, he kept
He brought that up a little bit.
He kept tearing biceps. That's why.
Yeah.
He was doing 3 leg workouts a week.
Right.
Oh boy. Let's see. Bad. Antoine's posing is bad. What? No, it's not. Oh, the Dauda meat rider. No. Giles switched to Hadi last night. You silly rabbit.
No, I've watched the footage. I think Hadi's going to win this.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Unless Samson, we were just looking at the 4K stuff from Gilco. Unless Samson did what he did last year and sharpens up like 30%, Hadi's got this. He's got this.
Samson's can't do what he did unless he can do what he did last year from day 1 to day 2. But he's in worse condition. His physique is better, but his condition is worse than it was at last year's Arnold on day 1. And also, it's not even as good as it was at the Olympia. But I feel like his physique is better. He's got more going on. The front of the bicep, there's more V-taper. He's got more going on his calves. But for me, this is a step back in conditioning for Samson.
Yeah. I just want to put shameless plugs up there for us for the best channel. Yay. But I also have to remember, of course, I'm duty bound to remind people, this is not the official live stream. That is at arnoldsports.com. Just a little link. It takes you like 2 seconds to put your email, and then you watch the whole thing for free. They have commentary tonight from Fouad Abiad. Was I going to say Fouad again? That's
Ron.
Yes, I'm Ron.
How do you feel about Fouad doing commentary when he's like Samson's guy?
I haven't heard. Well, I would want to hear what his commentary was before I answer that question, whether he was being unjustly biased towards him or not. Like if he recognizes, if he addresses the abs, if he addresses the condition, he should be impartial and discuss everybody's strong points, everybody's quote unquote weak points. If he's doing that, I have no problem with it. But if he's saying like Samson's got this, he's blowing Hadi away. This, if that's the case, then yeah, that's a very biased. But it was Cormier was he commentating last night, or where did we get that?
Cormier did a wrap up and he said that Brion would win the classic.
Well, I mean, he wanted him to.
I listened to the early show. He actually agreed with DJ. DJ said that Hadi is in the lead. Fouad did agree with this. Hadi's probably leading right now. He wasn't super Samson, but he kind of he's a little reluctant. It's not a little reluctancy, but he did agree with DJ that Samson was winning after prejudging.
Here's Rafael Brandao. Maybe
Here we go.
My connection's really bad. I've reset my computer, but your audio in this visual's very, very choppy. So I'm gonna have to just try and I'm hoping it's gonna pick up.
Oh.
Rafael, great poser.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, now looking at the pictures and high resolution pictures in the video, I think Rafael's the most improved. I couldn't believe his shoulders, the detail, the separation. For me, overall, he's probably the best. Oh, he's actually a better overall physique than Samson Hadi.
Wow.
But I don't think he's got the knockout punch to crack that top two. But I mean, in a couple more years, I think he's going to be sensational. But if you look at the pictures, if you look at like high resolution pictures, even next to Hadi and Samson, he's made serious improvements.
Yes.
He looked good. He stood his own next to him. He looked. It's just his shape is so good, and the extra weight actually made him look better.
Yeah.
Look at the shoulders. Look at the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good pose, man.
And there's no probe going in them, mate.
He's the only guy up there that really rivals Samson in terms of aesthetics and shape.
Yep. And he's harder.
That's a very good physique.
Yes.
And he's harder.
Yeah.
A lot harder.
I'm going to shut this light off. Keep talking.
It's just that back. He hasn't posed the back yet, but it looked better than it did previously.
Yeah. I like the side shots. I think the side shots, front shots. I think he's holding he's a solid third there. I thought John Delarosa might push him, but no, I think Rafael's got a very, very, very solid third place here. I'd be very shocked if he didn't place third.
Samson, when he joined the Open, Rafael has Mr. Olympia potential. Thinks he's BP. Is that best poser?
That could be.
I don't know, BP or is it the oil company? That's one of his signature pose. He does that.
That's Hadi.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Also, there's some BP stuff going on in Samson's shoulders. I'm sorry.
Oof.
Oh Lord.
Well, see, there you go. At least Giles is he's giving it to both of these guys. He's not showing any favoritism.
BP.
Call it like you got call it like you see it. It's hard to do because we live amongst Generation Snowflake. You can't
Tough
Don't hurt my feelings.
My feeling safe. What is it? Safe place, safe zone. They have to go into.
Hang on, didn't you see that post? Hang on, guys. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus here, but did you see Milos's post about how he said that Hadi should have won every single pro show he's ever done, and that he thinks that Hadi's won yesterday? That post has since been taken down.
Milos posted that.
Whoa!
I put it on the group chat. Up with it.
Milos posted that Hadi should win this show.
I'll send it on the group chat now.
There's Jay. Jay's getting Lifetime Achievement Award tonight.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's well deserved. I'm glad they didn't wait till he was like 70 years old to give it to him. You know?
Exactly.
Because who do we got next? Are they going in order?
Jonathan Delarosa.
Yeah, here we go. So Jonathan is definitely. This is a surprise. I didn't think he was going to look this good because his comeback shows last year after being away for, I think he'd been out for 2 seasons at that point.
Yeah.
He didn't look like this last year.
No.
What Giles said, you pointed out, he got his former mass, that fullness back, the roundness. It's a hell of a physique. And Patrick Tour, man. Props to Patrick for a first prep with an athlete. Very, very difficult to figure somebody out and peak them correctly. Because it's not like this is a warm-up show. They didn't have a warm-up show for this.
I don't think anyone saw. We didn't think he would be this good. You know what I mean? Just a top 5. It's gonna be a top 5 of the Arnold Classic for John. That's a hell of a placing.
Oh, yeah.
I had him. Going into the show before I'd seen him. I had him around 6th place.
Yep.
But, obviously, seeing him at prejudging yesterday, I was like, I think he's got. I think him and Rafael are battling out for 3rd and 4th. But I think he's got a solid 4th.
Yeah, agreed.
I think he's got the best readable bicep there in the lineup. But this is the John Delarosa, like when he won Toronto.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. You were there. So, that was his best showing. But I think this is the best John Delarosa that we've seen since Toronto.
Yeah, that was. I think was he working with Neil Hill for the Toronto show that he won? I think he was.
Probably, yeah, because he was training with Flex Lewis at the time, John.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, he was living. He's still in Florida, but Flex was still in Florida at that time. they were both in the Boca area, and that's when Dragon's Lair was like a private little little warehouse.
Oh, you've sharpened up, and I can see the picture, the video perfectly now.
Good.
We're good. I can hear you. You're not like cutting out.
Who's your wireless provider over there? Is it Vodafone?
It's Potato.
Potato. It's actually called Potato.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, you missed. We referenced Mr. Wombleface, your garden hedgehog.
Yeah.
Or Errol, my pet squirrel.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Errol.
Errol, yeah, and his girlfriend.
Oh,
What's his girlfriend's name?
Mrs. Errol.
Mrs. Errol.
Come on, Jen, keep up. And what do you think Mr. Wombleface's wife is called?
Mrs. Wombleface.
There you go. You pick it up there.
So I want to address this. Dave is insinuating that Samson's calves are shot up. I can tell by the way they move, they're not shot up.
Yeah,
they actually flex. When something's all shot up, nothing happens when you flex. They just look permanently flexed.
His calves, I don't know what Samson's done to his calves, but they look sensational.
Yeah, well, maybe he wasn't training them before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got
There
Samson
we
right
go.
here.
There you go.
All right, this is it. This is where we find out.
Samson.
This is it. If he's sharpened up or not, let's see. Zoom in.
Or what?
Arnold's already got the selfie going, or maybe he's Snapchatting. I don't know.
Very nice.
Okay. Push in, camera. Push in. Take camera 2. I'm already trying to direct. Now, this is a one camera. The live stream is using one camera, but the Gilco stuff is multi-camera.
Gilco stuff is phenomenal.
So it's two brothers, young kids. I think they're in their 20s, and I was sitting with their mom. She told me like the whole story, how the company started. It's like they had a family construction business called Gilco, and then these kids, the brothers, enterprising enough, they started the video production company, and they called it Gilco.
Wow,
something like that. Contractors or something, construction. It's hard to tell. I can't really tell if he's sharpening up based on this.
I can't.
The lighting, yeah.
We got to push in. We got to get closer. Let's see if it looks. I'm going to go to the actual screen, the full screen.
I'm seeing it on my TV. He's looking a lot sharper, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing here.
Is he?
What I'm looking at on my, I just went to my. I'm watching just the stream now on one screen, and to me, he doesn't look any sharper. Yeah, well, we're gonna do the whole. They're gonna do the rejudging. The confirmation round,
right,
is coming up, and that's gonna be 50% of the score, all over again.
But like Hani's guys always come back Saturday night like phenomenal.
Now they're talking about his Buddha Doda.
Honestly, I feel like Samson took a step back in his conditioning. I felt like he took a step forward at the Olympia. And I feel like he's taken a step forward in his physique, but I feel like his conditioning has taken a step back, and it was his conditioning that needed to take the step up.
Yeah. You guys in the chat, you're not happy with not happy with what you're seeing from him.
If Samson doesn't sharpen up his condition, he's not going to make top 3 at the Olympia. But if he sharpens up his condition, I mean, imagine if Samson turned up to the Olympia in '98, Ronnie Coleman Olympia condition, he'd be a 5-time Mr. Olympia.
Oh, he'd win.
Everybody could go. Everybody just go home.
Yeah. Seriously. With that shape, that physique, Flex Wheeler combined with Chris Cormier with bloody, a bit of Ronnie thrown in. Like, 302 pounds he was for the show.
Could be bloated from the gluten. I don't know. Milos does like to get these guys really full.
But how much full? He's a full guy anyway. You don't need to overfill him because he's just bubbly anyway.
Bubble gut. Well, at least you didn't say bubble gut bonanza. That was a Louis Marco catchphrase. I think he trademarked. The Rock trademarked 25 phrases from the WWE days.
Did he really?
Nobody. Wow. He has to get paid every time someone says like jabroni or can you smell it? Forget about that. Let's look at Hadi. Never mind the bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols.
Hadi Choopan.
Yeah, Choopan. I'm hearing from Persians it's Choopan. We're still messing it up. So let's assume it's Choopan. Choopan. All right. So I don't have to apologize, Persians. I said Choopan. Choopan. Here we go. Yeah. Arnold's probably gonna be taking pictures with everybody.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good shot, man.
See, even from this distance, the condition is apparent. And you know what?
Yeah,
it's the skin. It's the skin tone. You have to be close when someone's darker. You have to be close to appreciate all the separation and detail. This is like the perfect shade. Not 50 Shades of Way or Gray. I follow somebody called 50 Shades of Way on Instagram. I just thought it was a cool name.
Yeah. I can't stop looking at the dude's shoulders, man. Like it's just
the fills, aren't they? The fills.
They're so voluminous.
I know. It's all why can't they just honestly the whole trend of the gear going in the shoulders needs to stop. I mean, I know Flex Wheeler started doing it in around 98. And he kind of regretted it because it kind of ruined his physique a little bit. Rear double bicep, we couldn't see any of the three heads. I think this new sort of like I can't be asked to turn around and reach and stick it in my glutes, because you know what they're doing. It just ruins the physique, Sam. I know some people don't even see it, but I do.
Look at that,
dude. The rear delts when you from the back flat.
Hadi's got it. Yeah, Hadi's got this.
Yeah, he closed the door.
Yeah, totally. No, yeah.
Yeah, he might even be. If they had pushed in, I could tell you if he's sharpened last night. He's at least as sharp, and Samson didn't get any sharper.
Yeah.
And that's what had to happen.
You know what though? For the Arnold UK, Samson could tighten up and reverse that.
100%. 2 weeks.
I think he will.
I've seen people do miracles in 2 weeks.
I've got a feeling Hadi's going to win this, and Samson's going to win the Arnold UK. You watch.
Yeah, Samson's not going to lose two shows in a row.
No.
All right. All the way from the United Kingdom. James from London. What's the gym? King's Gym? Did he owns a gym or co-owns a gym?
He's a new one, I forgot.
He's got a new one now with trained by JP.
Okay. Jordan Peters. No, Jordan Peters and Jordan Peterson are different people, right? Yeah.
Very, very different people.
Oh man. Yeah, James looks a little fuller. But let's see him when he turns around. I believe he's fighting Delarosa for 5th right now.
Yeah.
No, Antoine.
Ah, that's right, Antoine. I'm all mixed up.
Delarosa's 4th.
4th, yeah, you're right.
I think so.
It's Rafa and Jonathan that are fighting for 3rd and 4th.
Who would you give 5th then, Antoine or James?
Oh man.
I'd go with Antoine.
Antoine to the detail.
Antoine's got a better structure. He's wider across the clavicles.
Antoine as well.
Yeah. I saw some pictures and his separation, everything was beautiful.
Yeah.
And
I love James.
Is bigger, but I feel like he lacks the separation that Antoine has got a lot more of.
Agreed. James is, I love James Hollingshead's physique. I think he has an amazing physique, but I just think that Antoine has really pushed his physique hard for this competition, and it shows. It's popping. I think he's got a solid lock on 5th.
Wouldn't you be a little better off maybe not being 100% full, maybe like 85% full, so you can see a little more detail? Like everything is so super full. Got to be full.
Yeah, but Mike is the best condition I've ever seen him in.
Yeah, that is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm happy to see that James didn't come in. He's come into a lot of shows flat, even shows that he's won, based on what he was looking like a week or two before. He's flattened out. He was able to hold on to a lot more fullness this time in ring condition. So he's moving forward. He's making progress. He's not going backwards like some people.
No, he's definitely improved.
His condition's better than Samson's.
Yeah.
He's that real dense muscle to him. You see, he trains heavy as shit.
Oh yeah.
Training with Branch Moore, wasn't he?
Oh god, it's crazy.
Well, we got apparently Samson just needs more insulin Tren, I guess. That's it. Yeah.
People train. They slip on you fast, don't they?
Yeah.
Samson was like God last year, and I was like, oh, he sucks.
I'm saying, man, it's one false move, one
Flavor of the month,
guys. I hope Samson gets his ass home quick and really suffers for this next 2 weeks because he can turn the tables on Hadi 100%. Because I think I'm 90% sure he's going to win this today, but I would not be shocked if Samson reversed it for the Arnold UK, and that would make it very exciting for the Olympia. Nick Walker coming back, Derek coming back. Hadi, Samson. I mean, what a top 4 that's going to be. That's 4 guys that could win the division.
Maybe Nexzilla and Andrew Jacks in that lineup too.
Oh yeah.
And Jack with a bit of time off, you know, he's going to look. You know, Crizzo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're right. If that all comes to pass, and Giles, I wouldn't bet against that at all. Samson losing tonight, Samson winning in 2 weeks, a different version of him.
Yeah.
And then that sets up the Olympia for a storyline. Everyone's going to be on the edge of their seats for that.
But Samson needs to get on a plane home tomorrow.
Well, maybe he's already got it booked.
No, he needs to get home quick because I think he's lost this because of condition.
He's going to beat Samson. Will stay on diet, looking better.
No, Hadi's peaked. Samson hasn't.
Yeah. Well, here's Horse MD. Yeah, Marcelo De Angelis. Yeah, we saw. I shared on our group chat that twisting back shot that was posted a week or so ago versus someone did a screenshot of the same pose from last night. Didn't look like the same guy. It looked like someone stuck a pin in a balloon and all the air escaped. Completely flattened out.
Night and day different, dude.
I mean, he was only in Romania, 3 months ago?
Yeah, he looked so good in Romania.
He was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think he's literally last place.
No visa. Is it hard to get into UK for Persians, Iranians?
I don't know how it works. Well, then Samson's won that then.
Well, I mean, you're forgetting that he's got Hani Ramon as a coach, and Hani is very detail oriented. He would not have let the visa. He's the one that's been able to get Hadi Chupan into the country all these times so far. He's not going to screw up, and whatever had to be done to get him a visa for the UK, I'm sure it's got to be harder to get a visa to the US for an Iranian citizen than it is to the UK.
Oh my God.
Ron, a horse looks a lot better tonight than he did yesterday.
Yeah, he does. He's filled out.
He looks better, but he's still fighting for last place, I'm afraid. Well, I in the lead up, I thought he was going to get 4th. But
yeah, going into we were talking in our previews.
A lot of people did. Everybody did.
I did a preview with you, Kamali, and Jose, and everybody had him in the top 5. All 3 of you did.
Yeah,
I did.
He was good enough. But he looks. He needs to take some time off. I think maybe.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's all he needs.
Wow.
Like I said, go ahead.
I just want to throw in real quick our poll that's running in the chat right now. We've got 109 votes. Hadi Chupan in the lead by 63%.
Wow.
Samson second place, 28%. Antoine Vaillant, 6% of the vote, and Rafael Brandao, 3%.
Wow. Well, Giles, there you go. Anybody can get into the UK.
You can just get on a dinghy.
A dinghy with sharper. Yeah, horse looked better. You still a
You think
Samson
they'll
guy?
punish-
No, Raymond. Where you been? He's had Hadi for the win since last night. Since the judging, he totally.
You think they'll punish Hadi for his shoulders?
No, they're not as bad as they were a couple years ago when they were like perfectly square. They were awful. Was it 2021 that he came in with those?
Yeah, 21. But then he kind of fixed it for 22, and look what happened in 22.
Yeah. So here's Mohamed Shaaban, Ellen Bobby. Let's see if he looks any better. It's hard to say. I've seen him look a lot better than this.
He has, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, you got to bring your best to this. You know, even Hadi and Samson, as good as they are, you see Samson probably not going to win this because he didn't bring his.
Yeah.
He was sharp at the Olympia, I think. He was sharp at the Olympia.
He was.
Yes.
That was a better look for him. So as far as, I think, he's got great legs.
And also,
Egyptians.
I hope to God that Samson doesn't do any more shows after the LDK.
No, why would
he shouldn't?
Why
he
would
needs to cut it off and also take a month off completely because that guy has been. I mean, I saw him in Prague and at the after party, and he was so exhausted, and he had like 2 weeks off before he went into his Arnold prep. I mean, that's insane. That's just boom, 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 and I think he needs to. They need to just give the poor guy a freaking break. Otherwise, he's got no chance of winning the Olympia unless he takes a break.
No, you gotta let your body heal, man. He's been grinding for about 2 years.
You know,
like,
and I love
his
energy and I love his passion, but you know the bodies. Sometimes look at Dorian and Ronnie. They prove that the mind is stronger than the body. Do you know what I mean? They have it inside their minds, but the body sometimes just won't play ball.
No.
Too hard.
Does anyone know if Hadi is committed to the Arnold UK?
I believe he's on the poster.
Oh, okay. Because someone was just saying
Promoters.
they made a comment that unless the money it's not going to be close.
He's in. Yeah, he's in.
He's in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he do it? It's 2 weeks away. He's not just doing this for the paycheck.
I come on. It's 150K as well for first prize.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's nothing to laugh at.
It's not a bad payday.
And again, maybe bonuses too. So,
Ron.
Yes, I'm Ron.
Do you remember after we covered the 2019 Olympia and Brandon one, and we went out the back where you interviewed Hadi with Hani,
yeah.
I interviewed Brandon, and one of Hadi's kind of guys, one of friends, was going crazy, and I said, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And he says, Hadi should have won this Olympia, this 2019 Olympia. He says, do you know how much money $400,000 is in Iran? He said, that is so much money. It's been stolen from Hadi. That's what he said.
Wow.
He was going nuts. I was like, calm down.
Why should Samson do the UK if Hadi's doing it?
No, he's doing it.
Because
throw it in the towel.
Because Raymond, I think he can sharpen up. In 2 weeks, he can look much better than this.
Yes.
He'll sharpen up. He'll be okay. It's one show, people. Just calm down. RELAX.
Chillax.
Jesus.
If you're
said.
If you're in one of the 32 states where marijuana is legal, just smoke a blunt. Relax. It's all good.
Relax, people. He's gonna be okay.
Bodybuilding.
It's a bodybuilding show.
Walker. How would Walker have done tonight? Third place.
Yeah.
Second, I don't know. Probably third place.
Oh, the Nick Walker fans on your case now, mate.
It's just Nick he's kind of an anomaly because he's not shapely, but he's just a freak. So it's just, where do you put him? You know what I mean? Like he can't be last. He could be first.
I didn't win last year. Would I MC if Bob stepped away? Does a bear shit in the woods? Is the Pope Catholic? Come on now. Of course I will. And you're new.
Ron, I tried MC and it didn't go so well.
Hey, you have MC'd though. Was that the first time you tried to MC a show?
20 minutes I managed.
Okay.
I did another federation. I did one in Romania and one in London, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Okay. It's hard work, but it's harder than you think.
Oh, I didn't think it was easy.
The pacing and the names and the speed. That's the pace of it is, I think, the main thing. It's just you got to pay attention to that. But I loved it. I am
an excellent speller, Abdiel.
That's mean.
Mathematics not my strong point, but I was one of the top English students in my high school. I got an award. I did very well. Nick is just going to focus on the Olympia. He was still trying to get over his hamstring.
Hang on a minute, Ron. What did he say to you at the Olympia? Why the F would I want to do the Arnold? I've already won that, was his words.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He may have a different answer now.
And then he goes and does the Pro, which he's also won.
Where did Wesley place at the Olympia? I said 8th. If I was off, that's a number.
8th, right?
7th.
7th, okay. But still, that's a number. That's not words. So your statement was not valid. Hadi wins tonight in 2 weeks. Can you imagine if Hadi was coaching Samson instead of Milos? Do you guys think a different coach? Do you think we're not throwing anybody under the bus? We're just speculating. Do you think Hadi could do something different with Samson than what Milos has been doing?
No comment.
No comment. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, would the protocol be different? Would the diet be different? Would the training be different? I mean, Hadi does a lot of different things. From what we see in front of us, right? We don't know, but I mean, he takes genetic freaks and makes them better.
Abdiel, it's all good, Abdiel. Yeah, he's not the only coach that gets this knock, but people say, well, he just takes guys with such great genetics that anybody could coach him. My dog could coach him. They used to say that about Neil Hill and Flex Lewis because Flex was such a genetic freak and he got shredded to the bone. People said, well, anybody could have done that for Flex. That's how he was going to look regardless.
I've been messaging Ron Neil Hill back and forth for the last couple of days about Raphael, and his voice notes are like 5 minutes long.
Oh, okay.
And he goes
Thank
into
you.
so much detail about how he preps these guys and what the real scientific, like after 3 minutes my mind was blown. I was like, how the hell? He's so technical. It's like, and I love that sort of stuff, but I just completely zoned out because I couldn't get into that level of detail. It was incredible. And you know me,
find out. You guys want to find out who won? I'm going to find out for you right now. I'm going on Xavier's channel. He's in Australia. Oh my God, Samson won! Holy shit! Wow. I'm just playing, guys. It's actually the time difference doesn't work the way I thought it did. Yeah, you don't know what yet now. Neil's doing a good job with Rafa. Yeah. Rafael's getting better and better.
Yeah, I think Rafael, in some ways, is one of the stars of the show. To be honest.
Yeah,
he improved quite a bit.
Are you guys happy he shaved that big Mario Brothers mustache?
Did he shave it off?
It's gone.
It looked good.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Very, very, very Peter Hensel-ish. Remember Peter Hensel?
Oh,
the German with the gray mustache.
Blast from that's like the late '80s. Wow, mid to late '80s. Peter Hensel. Wow, Wesley's only getting 8th or 9th at the Olympia.
What's the Joseph Wilkos?
Yes, the best gray beard.
Yeah, he passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah, he did.
From Germany. He was one of the first guys to really rock a beard. Maybe one of the
at a show, yeah.
Top 6 Olympia.
Yeah, he was great. Bikini has 50 pairs. Yeah. Bikini does. Men's physique will. Classic will because. Go ahead.
I heard back from Tom Platz this morning.
Oh, and?
Well, I'm sure you can guess what I'm messaging him for.
Yeah, I know, but do you want to? This is your platform. You want to talk about it?
I want to do a tour with Tom Platz.
I know. What did he say?
Well, working on that now, and I'm working on 2 others as well. So, but I'll reveal all once I get it set in stone. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Platz would be a joy to listen to, man.
That guy, like when I try and gauge interest, whether because I don't want to go to the athlete, the person, before I've got the interest. So I reach out to all the different places I've worked with, all promoters and all the gyms and stuff, and almost instantly it was like yes. I was like, it was like with Ronnie when I got that many yeses and that much kind of. It was an easy, like Phil Heath. It was a very, very easy sell. So if Tom can agree to what I'm proposing, then we might be doing a UK tour with Tom Platz. So I mean, nice. That's one of the ones that I felt starstruck when I met, and I'd met everyone. And I interviewed everyone.
Yeah, I saw him train one time in 1990 at the Arnold World's Gym. He did a set. He was training with Jim Quinn, and he did a set of donkey calf raises, bro. He did a regular set. Partials, static holds. It took like 7 minutes for one set. And I'm 16. I got my stringer tank on. I'm feeling it. Then I'm like, I was just like, Jim Quinn was just so big. I'm like, I don't really train that hard. It was just absolutely insane, man.
You want to hear my Jim Quinn? I got a good Jim Quinn story. It was the day after the Pro Ironman one year, and then when he did it, we were at Gold's Venice filming him for the American Muscle Show. I was the producer on site. And he had this big rag top on, like a T. Michael or something. It covered his entire upper body. He had shorts on. It was a leg workout, but I said, he came out like that. And I said, do you have like a tank top? A lot of times we would shoot the guys like shirtless the day after a show because they look phenomenal. He's like, I never show my upper body when I'm training legs because all the blood goes to my legs. I'm like, dude, you're like 275 repped. You don't look small.
He was so big. Remember the Twin Lab ad where he was coming on the spaceship?
God, I love that. Well, it showed like a regular guy morphing into him, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
It was like the pods from the movie The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He was coming out of one of those.
That was awesome. That was brilliant marketing.
Is it compulsory that these figure girls? This isn't figure. This is bikini. They got rid of figure, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, figure's gone.
Done.
Right.
Yes, they do have to stick their rear ends out. It is I don't know what they call that pose.
Oh, the UK.
Phoebe. Yeah.
It's pronounced Phoebe.
Oh, Phoebe.
No. Is it?
Like, what? He's messing with you.
I was believing too. All right, Phoebe.
Speaking of Phoebe, I just watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High a couple weeks ago for the first time in like 15, 20 years. And boy, Phoebe Cates looked great in that movie. Another Phoebe.
That was a great movie, man.
Not to be confused with Phoebe from Friends. Different Phoebe.
You know what? Literally before you started messaging to come on here, I was watching a film on Netflix called How It Ends.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Don't tell me how it ends because I've not seen the last half an hour. The guy that looks like the guy at Fast and Furious that died, Paul Walker.
Mm-hmm.
I can't figure out what I've seen him else in, but yeah, I'm really loving it. It's a really good film. I've even in the studio, when I do the podcast.
What was that about? I can't even remember.
It's like end of the world type stuff, like that film with Julia Roberts, the recent one.
How It Ends.
Oh, okay.
How It Ends all took place at somebody's house. They had rented.
How It Ends is How It Ends is the one I'm watching now.
Yeah.
The one with Julia Roberts is I forgot the name of that.
Oh, that was a different one. Yeah, there's so many freaking doomsday
I
movies.
love all the end of the world stuff. I love it. It's great. It's very poignant.
Where's ass? Can we say asses? Of course we can.
Thank you. I didn't think we were showing them today.
I mean,
that's wellness.
That's wellness. If you like these butts, wait till wellness comes along. You're gonna get like 3-4 times the glute mass.
Wellness was on last night.
Today, so
Oh, that's right. It's done. You're done. So we just have this and men's physique.
Yeah.
And then I guess they'll do awards for bikini. They'll probably have to do lifetime achievement. You know what they stopped doing at the Arnold was they used to have like these novelty acts, like circus acts, things you would see now on like America's Got Talent. They haven't done those in a few years. Oh,
they had Hans and Franz in the very first show, 89. They had Hans and Franz.
That's right. The real guys, Kevin Nealon and Dana Carvey. That's right. Guys, I forgot they're going to do the strongman finals tonight too, I believe.
Guys, this is the Spanish lady that beat Ashley at the 2021 Big Man weekend in 21.
Oh, wow.
Because we did the tour with her. She won in Romania, won her 30th pro show and beat Dexter's record. We did the UK tour, then the Spain tour, and then she went to the Spain show, the Big Man weekend, when me and Lauren were doing live stream, and this lady beat Ashley.
Wow. I don't know her name.
Tiny. She's really tiny.
Skunk?
Well, he's talking about when they stick their butts out, like I guess when skunks.
Oh, okay.
Are you for real?
Everyone's got.
They're so cute.
I love feed. Well, let's get to. I'm trying to get to a positive comment, but they're moving so fast.
For me, do they?
Oh, strongman finals are done already. Thank you.
Okay, nice.
It's a good thing my face is being covered up by these things right now because I'm cracking up.
Oh my God, Angelica making a comeback after having like 2 kids.
2 kids, yeah. Hold on a second.
This is Lauren's hero. This is like, when I see Ronnie or Kevin Marone or Sean Ray.
What's her name, Joss?
Ouch.
Angelica.
Oh, Angelica Teixeira.
Yeah, she's made a comeback. She's got 2 kids. This is Lauren's heroine. She's in love with Angelica.
Oh, she hasn't competed for a while, Sam. Angelica Teixeira.
I want to say 5 years. She's been gone a long time.
Lauren cried when she met Angelica.
Aww.
She loves her so much.
The most tears I've seen were when Dana Lynn Bailey has crowds meeting her. I was at an appearance she did at Cape Cod Nutrition in Massachusetts, and I'd say I saw 10 or 15 young ladies burst into tears when they came up and met Dana.
What?
It was like Jesus, I'm meeting Jesus or something. It was.
I have a similar effect on women when I meet them.
With me, they usually just run. Laura Lee Chapados, everybody. Laura Lee. So is Laura Lee the reigning Olympia champ?
No. Jennifer Dory.
Oh, Dory lost it. She won it. She lost it. She won it again. Isn't that what happened with Jennifer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who?
Maureen won it last year.
Maureen Blanquisco had it the year before, and then Jennifer got it back. Yeah, she won this last year. She won the Arnold last year.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Shirley Slaughter. John Platz was on Dorian's podcast the other week.
Oh, it's amazing.
Dude, he always sounds I'm not insinuating that he's a recreational drug user, but he sounds coked out because he's like, kind of like
he's
Randy.
So intense.
He is. He's just got such passion for a guy he's what's he like 70 years old now?
Yeah, he's about that.
For somebody that's been doing this for over a half a century, like he has, to still be that gung-ho about bodybuilding, come on.
I can get very excited about doing a tour with Tom Platz.
Oh my God!
And honestly, I would love to do a second one with him, but in different countries.
I
remember when I used to do I used to listen to him about the big pasta meal with cheese the night before a leg session. He'd say on his seminar, he'd eat a big carbohydrate meal the night before you train legs.
Yeah.
Training in the morning, the next day,
Yes.
Friday night, legs were Saturday morning.
Yeah.
On Friday night, I'd eat a big bowl of pasta with loads of grated cheese and salt on.
That's right. I think he had Pop-Tarts for breakfast. No, I'm serious. I remember. And he had a ritual. He would only wear red sweatpants or yellow sweatpants when he trained legs. Those were like his two power colors. He had a whole ritual that he had to eat the same thing the night before, the morning of. He had to wear the exact same things. But shit, some of the things he did were like he squatted 225 for 10 minutes without.
I remember that. Yeah, it's insane.
He did 315 for 50 or 52 reps.
Hang on. I did 225 for 10 reps today.
Okay, that's fair.
That's good.
I can. It would have to be a good day for me to do that these days.
I honestly, I hit PBs today in the gym. Well,
nice.
Recent, and my heart was pounding, but I wobbled out the gym. It was great. I came home and I just collapsed on the bed and passed out for about an hour. It was great.
That's another thing he did. He did 405. I want to say for like 25 reps or something.
Wow.
30. Yeah, he was phenomenal.
And he was like ass to the ground. It wasn't no partial. It was deep.
Oh, dude,
squats.
That was heels hitting his glutes.
Ron, he had gym dust on his butt cheeks when he came back up.
It's insane.
Honestly, do you know what though? But I bought into that floor, squatting to the floor, and I did that. But I was many years ago, and I did it for a good few months. And I did 2 plates and a 15, which is 2 45s and a 35. And I got up to that weight, but I did it to the floor. And the only thing that grew was my glutes.
Well,
my leg, and then I backed off, brought the poundages back up to about 3-4 plates. And then my legs started to grow. I wouldn't even going to the floor for a tall guy does not work. The levers with the femurs and everything, I had to, the only thing that grew was my glutes.
Jen, don't argue with the people. Don't even bother. We're having fun here. So, my son has a wide stance with squats because that's how I always did. Really? I'm not gonna bust on my own son, but he's like his body is probably like 35 to 40% of the body mass is glutes. They're enormous. They're like 2 bowling balls.
Right.
I don't want to sound. I hope I'm not sounding weird describing my son, but it's crazy. He's got big quads too, like I did, but I think he's got even bigger glutes than I ever had, proportionally to the rest of his body. Yeah, well, they call it cake. Cake.
That cake, son.
Cake, yeah. Tuna for breakfast. What's that going? Oh boy.
That's hardcore.
Sometimes Mike Cox prepped me 15 years ago. Not this Mike. There's another Mike Cox.
Oh, really?
No, he said not.
I was
this
like,
Mike.
who the hell is this? Okay, good.
Having killed.
A different Mike Cox.
Yeah, 15 years ago I was not in a good place, so it probably wasn't me.
Mike, have you ever heard of another Mike Cox?
There is a Mike Cox that played professional football.
Ah.
He was also the attorney general in Michigan.
Okay, there you go.
I've Googled it.
Okay.
Because if you Google my name, nothing comes up. I'm a ghost on the internet. Nothing on Mike Cox at all.
I met an American football player in Toronto in 1991, and his name was Kevin Smelly.
What? Well, there was a quarterback for the Broncos named Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler, yeah.
Yeah, there is, yeah. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, he was a bum.
Cedric McMillan's coach. There was a Mike Cox that was Cedric's coach. I don't remember ever hearing him mention a coach by that name.
It's Buddha 3 grams, so let's take it for what it's worth.
Okay, well, call me when you're sober. Cedric had. Well, he might be right because I remember interviewing the late Cedric, rest in peace. He did prep for his first show with a guy that owned like a local supplement store prepped him, I believe. So that might have been him. Man,
I miss Cedric and I miss Sean.
Yeah.
And George Peterson. I love George Peterson, man.
Out of the 3 of them, I miss George. George was just such a good dude.
And
a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Neil Curry. I mean, they were. People always go, "Oh, he was such a wonderful guy when someone dies," but those guys genuinely were good guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were. It wasn't like they weren't really that great guys, but like those guys actually were, like Luke, Sean Roden, Cedric. I don't want to bring anyone down, but I remember one of the last interviews I did with George, because it was cute. I did his column for MD
for a while, and one of the questions was like, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a relationship? And he said, right now I'm focusing on my career, and I want to have a wife and kids and all that. I really want that, but I'm going to wait until I'm done competing. And he never got that chance.
Well, we tried to interview him. It was a few weeks, not long before he died, and I interviewed him, and the connection was really bad. But I could see that he was absolutely exhausted. And I said to George, look, like, I can see you're really tired. We've got a bit of a bad connection. Let's try again in a couple of weeks. Let's try again after your show, after the Olympia. And then it's obviously lost that. That was it.
Man, yeah, we've lost so many people. I hope we don't lose any more. I mean, I don't want to get banned by talking about this V thing that they made a lot of people get after the C virus was a thing.
Get these letters.
That's
hilarious.
Speaking code.
Well, I had 3, and then look what happened to me.
Well, he did have a heart attack.
Yeah, that's true.
Oof.
That was the icing on the cake, though. I think I'd done enough damage in my 20s and 30s, and then that tipped me over the edge,
Yeah, that kind of was a wake-up call, Josh. I was like, oh, shit.
Keep talking, guys. I'm going to step away for 48 seconds.
And then I've been in the gym absolutely smashing my legs up today.
But, dude, that's a long way, man. Like, you were, like, almost dead. You know what I mean? Like, and you're doing legs a couple years later.
I'm literally training probably harder than I've ever trained in my life right now.
That's awesome, man.
Man,
I found
really people look at some of the young lads, the broccoli heads, looking at me like, and they're looking at you like, what is he doing? I'm like, it's called training, like with proper screaming and shouting, weights around, but real inner aggression, like real focused energy.
Exactly. But it's not the same. It's just people don't sweat. I don't see that kind of. Nobody does drop sets or you know what I mean. Like there's none of those at all.
I was doing drop sets, rest pause, static contraction, high reps, low reps.
Yes,
everything.
I did everything today, mate. I threw everything at my legs today, and I came back and I just literally fell on the bed.
And you can't go as heavy anymore. I got to do something. You know what I mean? I can't train super. I can't do 200-pound dumbbells anymore. You know what I mean?
Don't you love training like that?
I miss it. I miss that heavy feeling where you kick them up and you're struggling for that first one. And you miss that feel of that that crazy pump. Those A-bomb pumps. You know what I mean? Like those were awesome.
I'll be honest. I'm using 0.5 ml of enanthate a week. I'm using creatine. But you know what? I'm starting to think now, because my training's at such a level of intensity and energy, I'm thinking, what would it be like if I just put a little bit of Decker or Primo?
It crosses your mind. I'm
going to get some blood work done, and if it comes back good, I'm seriously tempted to put a little teeny bit in.
Just to see, man.
We're not advocating steroid use, but Primo, if you're going to use something that's probably a little safer than Tren, for example, Primo would be a good choice to stack with a little bit of a TRT dose of test. I think you'd be doing minimal risk compared to a gram of test, a gram of Tren.
Joints.
Yeah.
No shorts. The legs are being judged now in men's physique. That's what they said. That's what Tyler said.
Really?
So why don't they have higher shorts? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why don't they give them the shorts that Classic started out in? They were like bike shorts.
No.
What would you do?
This guy's too big.
Yeah, he is. But the weight, they have a weight cap now, don't they?
I don't think it's been adhered to, honestly. I don't see because some of the guys I've seen, there was a guy who won in, was it Japan or Brazil yesterday, 2 days ago, and the guy had a huge upper body, huge back.
1 A-bomb pre-workout. Huh?
So what are they judging the legs on? Like size, shape?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Judge it just like Classic or bodybuilding or whatever. But again, why would they keep the board? The board shorts are higher now. You could see they had to all make, because before they would go down to the knee, remember?
Yeah.
So now they all had to go out and buy new board shorts.
A nice physique, Diogo. He's good friends with Ryan Terry, this guy.
Okay.
I believe.
These guys are huge.
These guys have crazy upper bodies, man. Like they're big dudes.
Think about what they looked like 11 years ago when this division started. This was nothing like this. They were Yeah, Mark Anthony was the first champ.
Yeah.
That he wouldn't make top 10 at the Olympia looking like that now.
No.
The way he did then. I mean.
No.
Mm-mm.
They judge leg shape now. That's fair. I mean, they all have legs. You know, we used to talk shit. They don't train legs. They all train legs. They did. I mean,
have you ever seen Ryan Terry's legs? They're incredible.
I remember this was probably 5-6 years ago at the expo. Bob Chick always like screws with these people. He's done it with figure girls. Pose down for bikini. But these guys, they all hiked. It was like, who did we just mention? Jeremy was up there. Buendia and a few other guys. They all hiked up their shorts and they all went into a pose down and started hitting like crab most musculars and all this stuff. And they all had legs. Every single one.
Yeah. Buendia's got good legs. I've seen Ryan Terry took a picture of his full legs, and I mean he's got serious legs. I mean he's old school bodybuilding. He started off as a bodybuilder.
Oh wow.
Before he went into men's physique, so he's used to training everything. He didn't go in like some guys. They'll start training to be men's physique, and they won't play. They'll put 30% as much emphasis on their legs as they do on their upper bodies.
Is Ryan Terry in this lineup?
No, he's chilling.
Tuxedo class coming on.
Well, you did.
They have a tuxedo class in the IFBB Elite, don't they?
Dave, what about the Mr. Ronda in Merthyr? No, the Merthyr. I've competed in Merthyr Tydfil. I got second in the Mr. Wales.
Do they have a tuxedo class there in Merthyr?
No, they don't know what tuxedos are in Wales.
Oh man, they've like.
Do you think he's going to do the Arms UK, Ryan Terry?
No, he's done to the Olympia now.
He is. Okay.
He's just opened his new gym, and that took 10 months.
What?
Oh God! They had an R word and the F word all together. Oh boy, I had to get rid of that quick.
Wow,
we're insane.
Getting a lot of hate here for men's physique. Jeez, guys. I mean, I'm not a fan per se, but I respect these guys. They train their asses off.
Whatever gets you up on stage, I think is a good thing. I mean, like Lauren said, she goes, "Oh, you should train and compete again, but do men's physique." And I was like, "No way."
How
I like to
dare
pose
you?
on my body, you know, if unless I couldn't get on stage as a bodybuilder or at least as a classic, I would never compete again ever.
Giles, we have a serious conversation if you were going to do that. Like, I have to sit you down and just be like, "Listen, man, like, what are you doing?"
Well, back in 2013, I sent pictures of like progress pictures to Zach Khan, and I sent pictures of my chest and my abs. I got nice tight waist and good abs. I've always had quite thick abs, you know.
Yeah.
And Zach says, "Oh, you should do men's physique," and I won't tell you what response I gave to him.
He said if your exchanges were made public, you'd both be canceled. I mean, the stuff when we used to do the clips from when he was a guest like 3 or 4 times on Global, at least, right?
Oh, Zach, yeah.
Zach, gosh, you know, me and Jen, especially Jen, used to freak out over all the F-bombs. We're like, we can't monetize this. We're gonna get a strike from YouTube. They're gonna.
I would freak out over it. I was like, okay, here, Giles, just ask him not to drop an F-bomb in the first 10 seconds. That's all.
He can't help it. He can't help it. There's no way he can not swear. It's just
see the thing is, you can say F-bombs on, you know, the video.
Right.
A live stream, it's a little, you know, much of a gray area.
Right.
But if you do multiple F-bombs, let's just say, in succession of each other, then yes, you're going to get strike. I
mean, I watch a few channels. Like there's one called the Whatever Podcast that I think is hilarious, and it's like it's constant F-bombs. It's even doesn't Joe Rogan swear all the time?
He's on Spotify though.
No, he's on, but he's not on YouTube anymore. I still watch him on YouTube.
There's a few clips he has. I mean, he'll not drop an F-bomb here or there, but I mean, you won't hear like a constant flurry of them on one of the clips.
Right. Yeah, I could see where that would be. Because you have to, when you're creating the videos, you have to click, this video is made for kids, this video is not made for kids.
Oh, okay.
So if it's made for kids, I don't think there can be obviously no profanity.
Oh, no.
Oh, Giles says this guy's back to Giles being your favorite again. All right. He was shook. He said, Samson wins any of credit to Rafael today. He's saying all the magic words. Oh, yeah. I mean,
What?
And just to let you guys know, I do like ZKK. I think he's hysterical. I think he's very articulate. He's got a lot to say. But yeah, I do freak out sometimes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, my computer just completely switched off there.
Oh,
That was weird. You went like, I don't know where you went.
It just
It just disappeared.
I had to restart it.
Your battery, maybe? Are you on laptop or are you on desktop?
No, desktop.
Oh, wow.
Huh. No worries. You're back now. It's all good. Let's do the math again. 1:19 a.m. over there in the United Kingdom. Ooh.
Damn.
Ron, put the comment back up that was just on about Giles. Let him see that. I don't think he saw it.
Giles, check it out. You're his favorite again, Giles. You've won a fan back.
Alex Kutterson.
Joe Rogan is back on YouTube. Important to know. It's an important piece of information. Yeah. Third leg. Gosh.
Yeah, they're great. Just say whatever they want to say.
They do. Yeah. I mean, well, I should be. I think I screen them like 80%, but sometimes I click on one without even reading it because I'm like being hasty.
This is number 11, Ismael. Last one.
Ishmael Martinez Dominguez.
Brazil?
220 here. Where's that? Where are you? South Africa. South Africa. That's my South African accent. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you staying up and watching this. Yeah, the South African accent is a hard one to place. They sound like they're Australian sometimes to me. They sound like they're British sometimes. And then there's that, I don't know what.
Dutch.
It's Dutch, right? It's like a Creole Dutch. Isn't that what it is?
A little bit of Dutch in there. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he corrected us. I thought Antwoord, the band, was very popular there, but apparently they're only popular here in the U.S. Crazy videos those people make. Antwoord. It's my video. If you want to see just ridiculous videos, here's my recommendation. Music videos, I mean. Amsterdam. That's the Wesley. See, hopefully, you should be happy that Wesley won. See, Amsterdam or Rotterdam? How many coaches this guy? Oh, is this the physique guy that he coaches?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, well that makes sense. Look how he looks. Yeah,
he looks like Kamal.
Kamal, because
in the face.
Did Roland live in Amsterdam or Rotterdam? You would know this, Giles, because you filmed him. Giles, can you hear me?
Giles,
are you there? Uh-oh.
Giles?
He's frozen too.
Did he freeze? Did he fall off again?
He's frozen on my screen, so he can't hear us.
Mine too.
No.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh crap! My battery's gonna die.
What? Oh no.
Ron, take me off studio real quick.
Gotcha. Okay. Battery change, folks. So it's tough. Oh, there's still this is the comparison. We haven't seen
confirmation round.
Yeah, so we didn't even see this yet for the bodybuilder for open.
No, that's good.
That's gonna No,
but you know what? They run this show like it's a tight ship. The Arnold's a very tight ship, man.
Yeah, Suriname, Dutch Guyana. Suriname, Dutch Guyana. Oh, okay. He's saying
Dutch and English.
I think he's talking. We're trying to get the South African accent. Oh, it's 3:20 a.m. in South Africa. Good Lord. 2:20.
He's a fan. That's a real fan, man.
Kaapstad is Dutch. Mix of Dutch and English. He lives in either one of them. So Wesley lives in neither one of those places. Okay. Doesn't live in,
Thanks,
Walter. Got Walmart internet. Oh, that's awful.
That's so wrong.
Good weed in Holland, though.
Okay, Dave.
Surprisingly, I've talked to people that are. He's on modem. He's not on modem. Apparently, that pot is not legal like anywhere in Amsterdam. It's sort of like allowed. Legally, you can only smoke it in those like coffee shops.
The designated spots, right?
Right. Like I don't think legally you can even take it home and smoke it there. And we always thought that was like weed central in the world.
Yeah.
Wait till Jen. She's still changing out a battery.
I'm back, guys.
Yeah.
Giles.
What were we trying to ask him? I forgot.
I figured out the plug was hanging out of the socket halfway. So that's why it kept cutting out.
I wish Jose was on this too, but yeah. He's busy. Okay, I see Jen settling in back into her spot there. I'm gonna bring her back.
These guys are big.
Yeah. I wonder if they've started the weight cap because they have to weigh in. If so, then like they weigh them in with the classic guys. They have to height and weigh them. Good to go. Okay.
Is it the same?
Hello.
Are they still heighting them every time? They're still measuring them. It wouldn't make sense. They would just measure them one time.
Yeah, I think the height would be measured once, and they would keep that on file because they're all adults. They stop growing. Look at the back on this dude. Come on now, Diogo.
Oh yeah.
The back on this guy sick from. They all have crazy thick backs. I'm astonished at how they keep their waists so small,
so tiny.
Not one of them ever gets any distension.
No.
Do you think they wear waist trainers?
I don't think waist. I don't want to piss off the people who are like trying to sell waist trainers, but I honestly don't believe waist trainers do anything.
Hang on. I remember when Rowley won the Nordic Pro in Finland. I think it was 2014.
Yeah.
And he put when he moved to Q8 and he put like 30 pounds on in a year.
Oof.
And I remember almost crying when I saw the pictures on MD Forum, and I was like, oh, he's completely destroyed his physique. His waist is gone. And then 2 years later, he turns up at the Body Power Pro. I'm sat there in the front row with Ronnie Coleman. He comes out and he's even bigger. And his waist was just like that, and that's what he did.
Wow. Oh, is this Arnold's big announcement, you think?
Yeah. $500,000 first prize at the Arnold's.
Is anybody listening?
Hold on.
I'm afraid to unmute it because then maybe it won't mute. I don't know how to unmute it without taking off screen.
Yeah, I'm afraid that it's going to catch on the live stream if I take mute off.
So Mike's listening for us.
Mike's listening.
It's okay. We're finding. This is. I think there's an award coming up.
It's always Arnold's.
It's a tribute to. I guess he was like one of Arnold's friends, state highway patrolman from Ohio, I believe.
Oh, okay. Take the weed comment off there then. So let's not be incongruous. Yeah, the Arnold. I found.
God.
There are people that volunteer for the Arnold for like years and years. They do this all free. They work the whole weekend. I think they have like 1,000 volunteers working on that show. Yeah, that's amazing. That these people come out every year, and those are long hours, and you're dealing with crazy crowds. But Jim Lorimer, the late Jim Lorimer, he was so beloved in Columbus, Ohio.
Yes.
And he put on such a great show.
They would go to like the local World's gyms down there, and because Lorimer owned all those World's gyms in Columbus, so they would take a lot of the employees would volunteer to work it, and they get free tickets. They get free tickets stuff, but I guess Lorimer's everything. Like in Columbus, he's just
he was the mayor, wasn't he?
Name alone, yeah. The name alone, man, is everything there.
Yeah, he had. We did the tribute and one of the last MDs to him when he passed away, and he had such a varied. He did so many different things in his life.
Oh my God!
He was like some big insurance company. He was like head of their nationals. He was very, very high up in that company. That was one of the. This must be Jay Cutler's award.
Jay's, yeah.
That was Jay as a teenager right there.
Wow.
Team Nationals.
Wow. Let's get for the early. Make sure the athletes get from the hotel show on time.
That's wild. That's cool.
So he was about 215 there, 5'9" and 215 as a teen. And look,
there's my.
There you go, Ryan. Look,
dude, look at all those covers. Oh, there was American Muscle. Wow. He is so deserving of this award.
Yeah.
Because he's done so much beyond the stage.
I like Jay.
That's when he won the nationals. He won his class.
He is my favorite Mr. Olympia.
Really?
A lot of people feel that way.
Well, one of the reasons why is because for a while I fell off bodybuilding because I just was crazy with work. I didn't have time. And when I married Marty was into bodybuilding. And right when we got married, Jay Cutler was competing for the Mr. Olympia. And we watched his prep on MD, believe it or not. And we had bonding moments over that. So it was
so this would have been like, because I remember his buddy Dave Bourlet.
I was there.
Dave Bourlet used to put a video series as he was prepping. Was it called The Jay in the Life or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Mad Max 6.
Yeah, and it was. We put it up on MD and those.
Yeah,
say like 05, 06, the first couple of years of the forums. It was a big deal.
Were you and Giles
Huge.
at the Mr. Olympia when he won the first time?
No, I was
Same.
at the 2001 and 2002 Olympias.
When he was up against Ronnie.
Yeah, and I was there 2010. 2010 as well. When Phil should have won, not Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome, Alan. Glad you found this channel too. Yeah, I figure out more ways for people to find this channel. Like I went on an old Dr. T video from MD, and they were still asking questions on old videos. I'm like, dude. So I had to say, he doesn't do that. MD's not doing videos anymore. Maybe somebody will come along and buy the company and do videos again. But I have the Dr. T show on my channel now, so you're welcome to come over and leave a question.
right.
We're doing that show every week.
Every
Ask Dr.
Tuesday.
Testosterone. Yeah, he hasn't said anything about recording. He's busy with that new baby. Cameo from Jay. That's awesome.
How sweet.
Yeah, that's like where you can have people. You can pay celebrities to give your buddy a shout out, like a private shout out video.
Wow.
Who did my buddy? My son's friend. His girlfriend got him one from somebody on Sopranos.
Really?
I can't remember which cast member it was. No, it wasn't. It was it was he got killed, but everyone got killed eventually on that show. He was Tony's sister's boyfriend at one point. What character was that? And he got killed. I think Tony had him killed. Anyway, that actor, he's been around for a long time. Italian guy, does that help? No.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. Oh boy.
2005, 2001.
Yeah.
I won.
I was there, man. I was there. And also the first real clash between Jay and Ronnie wasn't it the 2001 Olympia, it was the 2000 British Grand Prix.
Thank you, DB, by the way.
Yeah.
Just subscribe. Thank you. Well, Dave's on site there. Yeah. I ain't gay. Okay.
That's good for you.
Good for you. I recognize that you are gay. I see you. I approve of your
That's great.
God made everybody the way God made us, if you believe.
God bless you, Alex.
God bless you.
All a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, DB. Yeah. So Jay, still on the J. They call these things packaged, the pre-edited videos. But this is a great summary.
Oh, it's dumb.
I wonder if that was 09. Oh man, look at that.
Just stomp Perbanel.
That was our cover twice, not
Yeah.
once, but twice on MD. Boom again.
He nailed it.
He sells that as a poster, and I would too.
Yes.
I had that picture.
How did he look so much better in 2009 than he did over those other years?
It was amazing.
Got that title, and it was like when Ronnie lost it in 2002 to Gunter. He just thought, "F this! I'm going to come back like a mutant." And he came. But I love the fact that Jay and Ronnie both came back from being beaten, and just went, fuck this! I'm going to just get incredible. And then that's exactly what he did in 2003. Exactly what Jay did in 2009.
And he worked with Hani Rambod. So
yeah.
If memory serves me, and it doesn't always, but I believe he came in significantly lighter for that 09 Olympia.
He said he did, like a lot lighter.
Like 245 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
He looked huge.
Yeah. He did. Because you remember when Ronnie won his first couple Olympias, he was only about, I say only in quotes, about 245, 250. There is a teenager again. And I liked Ronnie I liked Ronnie's look better when he was around 250.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Clothing for you grow. You want to buy bigger clothes. There you go. That's my tip. No, but really, the jeans, there's so many stretchy jeans now. I had that problem. I don't think I have it now. Yeah. They had
Bugle Boy.
No, there's a few different companies. Diesel. Oh, what's the ones I used to get? If you Google like stretchy jeans, they make all kinds now. And clothes, look up like athletic fit shirts. There's different companies that cater to that look. They're going to present the award to Jay now.
That's Brian Powers.
Oh, that's Brian Powers, the promoter of the whole show.
Okay.
He's come from a Comic-Con background, he used to do Comic-Con.
Oh, wow, really?
He looks young,
so
huh?
Arnold's gone into partnership with obviously Lorimer sold the Arnold, sold their share, and Brian Powers has gone back in,
Very nice.
Yeah, he seems to be doing a really good job.
I agree.
254.
He hasn't responded, actually.
Okay, so I was off a little bit on the way. 254 and 09.
That's what Arnold's saying.
He looks well for 50.
Yeah, he turned 50 last July.
Mm-hmm.
1973, baby.
They broke the trophy. They broke the regular award.
What?
Someone broke it backstage. Yes.
Oh, no.
That's why they're giving him that one. They brought somebody backstage who get it within a month.
They're fired. Wow.
Terminated.
You're terminated.
No way.
Wow. Wow. It's like a big platter looking thing, isn't it? Like a big crystal platter. That's what I remember looking at.
Wow.
He stuck his tongue out. He did the pose again.
Jay's a good sport, though. He's like, yeah, okay.
Cool,
It's
dude.
all right.
I'll have to
He said really good things about Jay.
I would think so.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Ooh.
I thought he was going to give him the can of Celsius.
Did he bring it up there? He did bring it up there. So he's putting on the Jay Cutler Classic April 27th here in Boston. And they moved it to a venue that was our most popular bodybuilders nightclub for about 20 years when people were into the clubbing scene. That's where actually it was called the Roxy in those days. And that's where I bumped into Ronnie Coleman by accident one night in 2002. And I had no idea he was in Boston. Yeah, that was the year. But the Roxy, and it's called the Royale now, but it's going to be in the nightclub. Nate Tello from Gym Hub is helping Jay promote it this year.
Oh, great.
And, it's going to be a whole new venue because the place they were having at, I didn't like it. It was a city hall in a place called Lynn. A little older, a little rundown venue. I was like, I did not look forward to going there. This place is going to be spectacular compared to that. So,
And I love that he does that he comes back every year and puts on that show and talks to his fans directly. And it's just amazing what he does.
yeah, he does two shows a year here. 2 shows.
That we've got to realize why Jay and Ronnie are still pulling probably bigger crowds than even the current Olympia champions of the last 5 years.
Well, that's true.
Very true.
They do. You know,
They do. Yeah.
they're I'm obviously I do the tours and I'm reaching out to different promoters and gyms and stuff, and like the love and the kind of the draw that Jay and Ronnie have is like. It's just, I mean, I couldn't get that with any of the modern guys now, and they've got a lot of pull as well, you know. So it's good to see that these guys are still so appreciated.
The answer, DB, payout for the Olympia is $400,000 for the winner. 400 even. Yeah, 400.
I've heard a rumor though that Arnold's going to make an announcement tonight.
I wonder, you know, Matt, we were speculating like how much more money could they give if they really wanted to?
Apparently, Arnold always had an agreement with Joe Weider that he would never pay more prize money than Olympia, but I've heard that's now off the table.
Mm-hmm.
So
He doesn't.
if the rumors are correct, then Arnold's going to basically say, right, next year we're giving away this much prize money, and it's going to be more than the Olympia.
So the Arnold, right, as of last year, or this year, I should say, last year it bumped up to 300 from, it had been about, I think it was 150. It had always been like it had been like 100, 125 for many, many years going.
Nick Walker.
Yeah. And then they enticed Nick Walker and Andrew Jack last year.
Right.
They both jumped in only after prize money was increased.
Ron, I think that was Nick Walker. I think that they did that. And then obviously Samson swooped in and took it.
Quincy, Mass is just up the road from my gym that I go to. Quincy, Mass. Craig Titus after parties sounded like they were fun. Do you think Ron, you enjoyed them? I mean, I don't remember much. I inhaled. I used those. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't try to paint myself as a goodie as someone I wasn't. I was into the party scene. I did my share of recreational drugs at those parties, and I had a great time. Yeah, I did.
You inhale with your mouth or your nose?
I don't want to glorify drug use, but I can remember, and especially when Jay's up there, I don't want to demean anything. But yeah, I mean, I did. I had fun. I did. And, you know, I'm too old for that crap now. I'm glad I got out of it alive and unscathed.
Tell me about you, man.
And let's remember we're live.
Yeah, I know, but I've gone on record before. It's not.
I know.
I don't think I'm shocking anybody.
Well, we're all still alive, so you know.
We made it.
Yeah, I think Giles, Mike, and I would all say we're all lucky to be alive. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Because not everybody we knew in that scene is still with us. I know I've lost some friends from those days.
Plenty.
Up in the Rocks,
What
probably.
was the rock show called again? I forgot.
Athleticon.
Yes.
What happened to that? That was 2019. They were supposed to be doing that.
Right, and then the pandemic came. It's gone now. So
The Rock. He also has got the football league that it went under. Then they brought it back. So now they're doing it again, trying to combine it with another football league. So
I believe Rock was at the Olympia in 2017 because I think he was interested in buying it.
Yeah.
But he didn't. And then Athleticon 2 years later, the idea of that came up, then the pandemic, and then since then, nothing. So, but there was they put a lot of work into that, that was ready to happen. And I remember that because they were giving contracts to like an ambassador from every single division, 212, Open, Classic. They would pick one ambassador, pay them a salary all year round to promote that division, to promote the division that they have in Athletic. So that all fell by the wayside.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't heard a peep about that in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Has anybody?
You bumped this No. You bumped this prize money up to like, if you do $500-600 grand, you're gonna get the entire Olympia lineup showing up.
Oh yeah.
Lunsford would be a fool to pass up that money with a baby. You know what I mean? Like you gotta.
I want to answer BB. No, they don't make at least $1 million. No, they don't. I mean, I think there's a couple of them maybe with all their endorsements and that. Maybe they the various ventures they have on their own, but just through competing, Olympia winner gets 400. If you could win the Olympia and the Arnold in the same year as the prize money stands right now, that's 700,000. But no, nobody gets $1 million. There's no way to make $1 million from competing. It's just
that's asinine, dude. Like you put your health at risk. And
I heard a rumor a few years ago that when during the AMI days, it was someone in Dubai, I think, that was or was it Kuwait or something at the time, was offering to put on the Olympia, and they wanted to give $1 million of first prize away, and it got turned down.
Wow.
It does shock me.
It got turned down.
That was when AMI was running the Olympia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I don't know that's true, but that's what that was like,
believe it. I want to answer this one. I am not smoking pot anymore, but I quit not because not for any really good reasons, for vanity, because I just got a hair transplant in Turkey. It was 4 weeks ago this past Thursday. And for your hair to successfully keep growing after a transplant, you can't smoke cigarettes, marijuana. You can't even do edibles, nothing. THC itself is bad for your hair follicles. So I am completely drug-free now, not by choice, but because I want to have luscious, beautiful crop head of hair soon. That's why. So
Jimmy, I shaved my head, so don't worry about me.
Yeah, so you can wear. If I wore, what do you call these things? Like a knit cap? What do you call that? A beanie? If I wore that, I would look so ridiculous. I look like one time I wore one, and my daughter just could not stop laughing. Like she couldn't breathe. She was laughing so hard. I said, "All right, I'll take it off." Did Samson buy a McLaren? He bought a really cool car. Is that what it was? A McLaren?
Yeah, McLaren. Yeah.
Nice.
Samson's doing well. He won this last year. That was 300. He took third at the Olympia, which was
150.
Was it 150? And he's got whatever he gets from Hostile.
I know what he gets per month from Hostile, and I know he gets, the 10% discount code.
Yeah.
He gets 5% of that back.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
So he gets bonuses. I heard he got, I don't know if it's true, but for I think the Arnold, he got a 50K bonus from Hostile as well. So he did really well last year. And he also got some other endorsement deals. He got 2 or 3 other clothing and drinks and all these other things.
And Celsius too recently, right?
Then they pay like 3, 5, 7,000 a month and stuff. All these these contracts and stuff. So it adds up,
Yeah.
That's great.
Seminars, guest posings. I mean, I've been trying to book him for a tour, and he's booked up. He's really booked up. I tried to get him 2 in Ireland, and they really wanted him over when the Derek Lunsford thing fell through, and they said, "Look, can we get Samson?" And I reached out to Marlena, so did the Irish promoters, and like he's booked up for a couple of months there, solid. So that's great. I mean, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
You know? I'm happy for him. Really happy for him.
Yeah, these guys work so hard for peanuts compared to. We had a discussion last night about the highest paid professional athlete in the world. It's this Japanese guy. I forget his name. I'm sorry, guys.
Shohei Ohtani.
He's got a $700 million contract to play baseball. Unbelievable. I mean,
Not a sumo wrestler.
There's a couple guys like the Saudi Arabia. They pay some soccer players outlandish money. I forgot which one's over there now, but they're making just dumb for 3 years, like $700 million, $800 million, like dumb money over there.
That's crazy.
So it's just
wild.
Absolutely insane. But I mean, these guys, the last guy on the roster for baseball is close to $1 million. I mean, you get fifth place here, you get what, 25 grand, and you're risking your life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I was, I knew this already, but I think it's all these other sports have guaranteed contracts, right?
Except for football.
Oh, not football, but so guaranteed in basketball and baseball. So even if they sign you to say that they're giving you $50 million for a couple of years, you rip your knee apart and can't ever play again, you still get that money.
Ron,
Yeah.
I was speaking to Triple H about like the tours they do, and they had to pay for their own hotels.
Yeah.
We're talking about
and rent their car.
They're not getting they're getting like a couple of $100,000 a year, but they had to pay for their own hotels on the tours.
They carpool together. They carpool together. Yes.
You're talking about pro wrestling, WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's outrageous. That's outrageous. Oil money. Well, I mean, there is a lot of oil over there in the Middle East. Unions.
Yeah, that is true.
Well deserved.
The game.
He sent me a really nice couple of messages when I was in hospital, and I didn't expect that. Like really genuine voice, like 2-3 minute long voice notes, and that was so wonderful. I'll never forget that.
He sent me a video message the day after I tore my. I think it was the day after I did the video.
There he goes.
Yeah. I want to see if the suit's going to split.
Come on.
He's so dapper. He's got like probably 10 or 20 great custom suits.
And all of his hair.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he has crazy good hair.
I think he's
Thank you, Wyatt.
I think he's been to Turkey as well.
Maybe, but no, I never saw any hair recession on him.
No, he's been to Turkey.
Okay, but I mean, I don't remember him ever losing any hair.
But so it's obviously, why not? Why not?
No, why not? I mean, people say, why do it? Why go bald if you don't have to? If you want to go bald and you go, like I think Giles, you're not bald. You can grow hair. I see you have hair there, but some people look great bald. I know. When they shaved my head for this, I almost cried. I was looking in a mirror and going, "Oh my god!"
Here we go.
If I had to look, okay, here we go.
All right,
buddy.
Okay, guys, we're back.
Okay. I'm getting excited now.
Okay, this is the confirmation round. So I wonder if they're going to do the typical thing where the first call out is actually like the bottom 5 or 6 guys. Yeah. Probably.
God, Rafael looks so good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks so good. He's the most improved. He's the most improved guy up there.
Rafa. It's not Hafa. If it was Hafa, it would be a J.
Hafa.
I would say Rafael and John Delarosa. John Delarosa's got back to where he was a few years ago, but this is a new version of Rafael.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're doing the legit first call out.
Hang on. Who are they going to?
Oh, just these two.
Oh, shit. To start out with these two, that's unprecedented.
Okay, Steve.
I've never seen them do that.
It's close.
Yeah, but to start out, they'll probably finish this way too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to run all the other guys through. So these guys probably aren't going to be in any more call outs, I don't think. It's just they'll put them aside after this. Then they're going to bring out the 3rd through 6th, 7th guys and so on. And they'll bring these two out again. So here we go.
Is there any way Hadi loses this? People will lose their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be shocked.
It wouldn't shock me if.
You know what? I'll say this. I bet if Hadi had won this last Olympia, he wouldn't be getting all the love and support that he's getting tonight because he's in that underdog spot now. That's why.
Yeah, but Ronnie wouldn't be here.
No, you're right. He wouldn't be here. He wouldn't.
But I'll tell you what, that's the best breathable bicep I've seen from Hadi. That was his only weak pose.
Yeah.
Because he had the lack of separation in the shoulders and he had lack of separation in the upper back. But this is the best breathable bicep I've ever seen him do.
Yeah.
Like since Vancouver, literally. Dennis James was right on the commentary. He was right. This is the best Hadi overall that we've seen since Vancouver.
Well, this is definitely, I'm going to throw a number, 20% better condition than he had at the Olympia a few months ago.
Will this beat Derek?
And I had him winning the Olympia.
Yeah.
Ron?
Yes, I'm wrong.
I want to just put this out there. We've got a poll now with 356 votes. Hadi still commands 66% of the vote for the win. Okay. Samson at 27%. Rafael Brandao now 3% with 4%. And Antoine Vaillant with 3%. Oh, okay. Oh, now that just switched. Okay. Rafael Brandao 3%. Antoine Vaillant 4%.
Look at that. That is a great shot for Hadi. So dense and thick across the chest and the shoulders. Yeah, and that's
going to be good. Dude.
Oh, so that's it.
Yeah.
Right. I think Samson's got it. Sorry, Hadi's got it. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what, Giles? Come on.
Yeah. Rafael third, John Delarosa fourth.
Well, here we go. This is for third through fifth right here.
Antoine got fifth.
Third through sixth. Yeah, third through sixth.
Antoine fifth. Antoine fifth. James sixth.
I can see Antoine in fifth.
Yeah.
My heart says John in third, but my head says Rafa. But Rafa's shape standing there is absolutely beautiful.
Rafael third all day, mate. Look at Rafael there, man. Look at him.
There we go.
There we go. Come on. He's easy third.
Damn.
Yeah. Boom. There we go. That's it.
Third, fourth, fifth. Yep.
Shoulder to waist.
I like John's shape a lot, though. John looks good.
Seventh.
Oh, James now.
John's color is phenomenal with the trunks. It all flows perfectly.
Yeah. He's got a good fourth place here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rafael's got a fuller chest. You can see it even in the relaxed pose.
So, and the quads a little bit better.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Who's getting fifth? James or Antoine?
Okay, let's take a look.
I'm going with Antoine.
Antoine, just structure. He's got a better V taper.
Antoine's big, man. Antoine's a big guy.
He is. Yeah, he's about 260 up there.
Chest, though, in the side chest. There's no
so, are they looking at James and Akim for fifth and sixth?
No, Akim's seventh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, you're seventh.
Yeah.
Look at the back. See, Akim's back's gone.
Yeah, done.
I think James has a better back than Antoine, which makes sense because he deadlifts, what, about 800 pounds? Yeah, he does. I've seen it.
I can't decide for fifth,
Hadi got this, and then this is Hadi got a gross looking physique. Hadi all the way. Like Samson's setting up. It's too late for that. Attitude, well, I think that's water under the bridge at this point, the Olympia. Antoine looks better. James look bigger. Yeah. Backwards walk. Yes, he can walk backwards. It's a talent.
He can walk sideways like a crab as well.
He used to do this thing where he would salute like before every pose. You remember that? I think he stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Or he would, like, when they call out a pose, he'd throw one arm up in the air as he would, like, turn sideways. He had a lot of unique mannerisms.
I can't decide on fifth.
It's tough.
James or Antoine?
I want to see them next to each other.
What do you think, Jen?
Have they put them next to each other?
No.
I'm staying with Antoine.
Okay.
Not tonight. They haven't. I'm not sure if they did last night. If they
James was better tonight.
I got Antoine in fifth or fifth.
Yeah.
Or whatever, dude.
James.
I have Antoine ahead of James.
Yeah.
Close though. This is a close third through sixth.
Look how much thicker James is there in that shot.
Yeah.
He's got twice the muscle of Antoine.
They're working him though. They're getting their shot.
Yeah. I think they're going to mix it up. They'll move him again one more time.
The back though, with Antoine compared to James, it's like.
James definitely has a thicker back.
Yeah.
But Antoine's back is a lot better than it used to be. It's not a weak point like it was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Antoine's back shots have really suffered since that car accident. Bless him. Good to see him back though.
That's a lot of posing, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
You gotta be hell of shape to this.
I would like to have seen Rafael with Samson and Hadi. I think he deserved that call out.
Yeah.
Because there's not like a mile between those two and Rafael by any means.
I think, I don't know. You think they're just trying to give Hadi and Samson a rest, a break? No, I don't think they would care about that.
Look at Rafael's shoulders there when he does that hands clasp most muscular.
Yeah.
Ready? Watch this now. Look at the shoulders.
She's got some
beautiful
best shoulders up there.
Size, aesthetic, condition, beautiful. Shape.
James conditioning on point.
Good, it's good.
Back shot favors James. Rough for third, yeah.
100% all day long.
Yeah. Who do we got next?
It'll be Justin.
Okay, this is everyone else. Everyone else.
Shaaban.
Shaaban, Justin, and I don't even want to say the order it's going to go in because it's just at this point it's just like going to sound insulting. But let's give it up to Shaaban for those quads, man. Oof.
Yeah.
That's crazy quads.
These Egyptians like Rami. And who's the other guy? Ahmed Al-Wardani, the 212 guy. Also some crazy quads on him.
Thick.
Yeah.
Give Horse another year or two. He's going to be a front runner. I mean, a real front runner in the Olympia and the Arnold.
Oh, definitely.
He just needs time, man. It's just everything is now is rushed. You got to do it now. You got to be good now. But the body doesn't work like that.
Give him some time because I think he shouldn't have done this show really after Romania. Really, too soon.
Right.
I bet he goes out to Vegas, does back with Milos like every other day for 3 weeks or something. Yeah, I've seen Milos do weird shit like that, but it works. If you beat the crap out of a body part and then you feed it all the proper things, food and other things, it can make a lot of improvements in a short time.
I'm just looking forward to hearing the Milos commentary after the show. That's going to be like gold.
How did Horace beat Nathan a few months ago? It looks like this. Few months later, his body's tired. He should not have prepped again. That's my opinion.
He went straight into another prep, didn't he? Probably not used to it. That many shows.
Someone's being mean to Giles. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah. Giles is awake here at 3 in the damn morning. Give the guy a break.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, they're brutal.
Well, I just struck him on chat. So.
Oh, good.
Well, look, Akim's out there.
Bye. Oh wow!
Oh wow! No.
So Akim, he could be ahead of. Is he ahead of like James now?
No, that's not Akim. No, Akim's not fourth.
Why? Okay.
What?
It's very odd.
That's a weird call out.
There's no way.
Akim is seventh, not fourth.
Wow. I don't know. This is a very strange turn of events here, folks. What we're seeing.
Remember, they moved. They switched them in the last call out. Him and James. They moved Akim on the inside.
No, I've got a bad feeling, guys.
Oh no.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to say it, but someone else is saying, "What the f is this shit?"
No,
it's nothing personal against Akim. We're looking at physiques.
This is bizarre.
So what about Delarosa and Hollingshead then? What? So he's just jumped ahead of them?
I guess so.
No
way. He had to be at least 7th, maybe 8th after prejudging.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So there's no way even if you give him 4th here, you eliminate a couple high scores, right? So I don't know. I couldn't see him jumping from that far, but it's bodybuilding.
I mean, we're not seeing this close up. We're not seeing.
Right.
That's why I wish there was a multi-camera situation here where they would push in closer, we could see. But just from even back here, I can't see Akim beating Hollingshead, Antoine, and Delarosa. Come on, guys.
Rafael, man, come on.
Yeah, he improved significantly from yesterday, but it's not enough, in my opinion. My humble opinion.
I think maybe Steve just like doing this because he had Rafa in the center and Hadi in the center. I don't know. We'll see.
Samson won. I thought Samson won fight Hadi there for a moment? No, they love each other. It's all love up there. These guys, they all go through the same crap getting ready for these shows. They have
Samson's
nothing.
got a beautiful shape, man. Look at that frontal bicep. It was just a little bit drier. That's Mr. Olympia.
Yeah. Like I say, Samson doesn't need to win. He wants to win this, but he could easily change things next 2 weeks, lose a few more pounds, tighten the hell up. And he could beat Hadi. Might beat him tonight. He could beat Hadi in 2 weeks. I've seen it done before.
I think it's conceivable.
It's happened.
Do that flex wheeler like 3 hours of cardio a day, just chicken.
Chicken and lettuce.
I said Mila was my coach there, no joke. So lady with Samson has the weakest hamstrings? No, I wouldn't say that. Oh, as far as conditioning, yeah. Good, at least conditioned hamstrings up there for sure. Hadi has the best quads, yep. James all the way. James is
weighing 302 apparently for this.
Wow.
Damn.
302.
Imagine him at 292 in this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 292 would have been better.
Yeah, that would be. I think he needs to forget this body weight thing. I don't know whether he's using that as a gauge, but I don't know. Throw the
Those
scales
legs of his, though, my God.
They're big and shapely.
Who?
Samson.
Oh, beautiful. The whole body's incredible. The shape and everything, but I just want to see more condition.
I don't think Rafael's pulling ahead of Samson.
Third.
No.
But Akim seems to have pulled ahead of a few people just now.
I don't get that.
Oh, well.
Alberto
Montejo, he had him fourth.
Oh, no. Seventh.
Well, we'll see soon enough, I suppose.
That's just weird, man.
Yeah.
That is wow.
So now what do we do for the last call out? Samson needs to be about 285, 290. Oof.
285.
Ooh, would love to see Hadi lose again. That's awful.
That's mean.
Come on now. I don't think you're going to see it. So, Akim for the win. No, I'm not trying to disrespect Akim, but he's not.
No,
I don't see how he just pulled ahead of those guys like that.
I feel bad for Justin.
Yeah, I read a post of his. He knows it's not his best, but he's going to keep going. He's not quitting.
Good.
Yeah, you love this, unless you're. Go ahead.
Pose down.
Oh, it is a pose down. Okay.
Hopefully, Hadi won't push or bump anybody tonight.
Would you be shocked if Rafael beat the top two? Only the top two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would, but I've seen stranger things happen, But I think he's third. I've got him third.
Let's take away this banner.
Brazil.
Good time.
So they've announced the bikini awards, right? The bikini and then this.
Yeah.
Men's physique awards too.
Oh damn.
Yeah, well.
Yay! Can't wait.
It's almost over. It'll be all over by like 9:30.
Well, I got shoulders tomorrow. I got shoulders and traps to do tomorrow.
How'd the leg workout go? How much sleep did you get last night, Taz? That's my
5 hours.
first.
I got up at 8:30. I went.
Why didn't you sleep later? What the heck?
I just couldn't sleep. That's when I wake up. So I wake up normally.
Dang. Why did you try taking? You didn't get a nap between then?
I got a 45-minute nap when I came back from legs. I just conked out, passed out. I trained so hard today. It was amazing. I loved it.
Very well. Good.
I really, really pushed myself. Yeah, really good.
Hadi in the front.
Look at that.
Mike and Giles remember this, but a lot of you younger people don't know the pose down used to actually be a scored round. They got a score for the pose down. How do you score? I think about it, like how stupid is that? How do you get a high score on a pose down versus a low score? It's you're shoving people better. You're what?
And I don't know if does the pose down ever change the outcome of a show.
I think in the old days when the judging was a lot sketchier, I think it did.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember? I'm gonna call. I don't want to. It's 30. We're talking 1990, so we're 34 years after the fact. I think it's okay to start outing people. No, not people, but do you remember the Chicago Olympia 1990? The year was drug tested.
Yeah.
Abrada was ahead of Lee Haney going into the finals, and Haney beat him in the posing round.
That still baffles me.
Nobody beats Lee Labrada in the pose around. Nobody. Lee was a good Haney was a good poser, but Labrada was another level. Way.
Do you remember the sound system? You couldn't even hear the music.
Mm-mm.
No,
It was
It was awful.
Yeah, it was. You could barely. And then 1991, they the lighting, the sound, everything was.
Oh
amazing.
God.
Incredible. 91 Olympia, man. That's one I wish I could have gone to.
That was my
That
first
was magical.
First Olympia.
Unreal.
Yeah, wow, amazing.
Ron, we got a
Hey,
really
guys.
nice compliment.
Oh, let's see. Compliments. We love compliments. I missed a lot of stuff here.
Feed our egos.
You see it from Buddha 3G?
I'm going to go on down the line. I want to give everyone their 2 seconds of fame here. Pardon me. Let's see. Rafa get his Sims for this condition. So turn. That's your burner account. Oh boy. That's why Josh keeps coming around. Hadi's not going to storm off stage if he wins. Fusion, Hadi, Raf, Samson. No, I don't see. No. Rafael looks great. I don't see him beating Samson. Though.
Here we go.
His stash, he shaved it off. No accountability for judges. I think seems there's third. The shortest dude won. Yeah, probably. Go short kings. Go short kings. Yeah.
Warms my heart.
Akim is a top 6 Olympian, actually. He got 6th place.
He's had 6th place in 2 nights.
Yeah. So, and he's been top 10 3 different times.
Here we
legit.
go.
Oh, Buddha. Thank you, Buddha.
Thank
it's
you,
not
Buddha.
3 grams. Buddha said it's not 3 grams.
It's not.
Buddha.
It's 3G, which was a precursor to 4G on their. I don't even know what 4G means. That's how dopey I am. It says it on your phone.
I saw somebody post once about 5G, saying that 5G towers were implemented to spread COVID.
No.
What? How's that even possible?
I dated that girl as well.
God, oh boy.
And shortly dumped her, not long afterwards.
Oh, it wasn't.
I wonder why.
And then I started dating someone that turned out she had an OnlyFans account, so she got dumped as well.
Oh.
What year was that?
Oh, Giles, we need to hear more of this, bro.
No!
This is
Lord.
Lord.
Wheelchair guys up now, so I want to give them full credit. Nice. These guys look fantastic. Most of them have to obviously train in a very, very. They have to adapt to training in ways that most of us could never even imagine.
Good arms.
And you can't make excuses for not training. This dude's prepping for a bodybuilding show.
Oh, did he win? He must have won. Yeah.
He beat Harold Kelly. He beat Gabrielle.
Did he?
Oh.
No, I do remember Hadi walking off stage.
Wow, that is an upset.
Let it go, let it go.
Don't sing, we'll get copyright.
Yes.
Well, as the Frozen song goes, we've got to apply that to Hadi for the Olympia. We've got to let that go.
This is straight up bodybuilding channel for the true bodybuilding community fans. See, DB is my burner account. You see me going across it? No, it's not. But thank you, DB. Appreciate that. All the way from Montreal, Canada. Gregory Release, IFBB Pro.
Hey, Greg.
We applaud the judging.
Hey,
Our
Greg.
team way better was awarded for. Okay, see, are you there? I think Greg's there. So tell me, Greg, you're there in person. Did Akim improve that much? That you legitimately, because I trust Gregory's opinion. He's been on all these shows.
Absolutely.
If you tell me that Akim in person looks like he deserved to move all the way up to 4th, I'll believe you. How they do condition kind of cardio they able to do? It's impressive, honestly. Well, they diet strictly for months. They take their carb intake down drastically. A lot of cardio, sometimes up to 2 hours of cardio a day. Yeah, they're going low calories. It's a caloric deficit for a long, long time. That's how they get shredded. Yeah, there's some PEDs that are used, clenbuterol, T3, hopefully not DNP. Yeah. Oh, you're not there, Greg. Okay.
It's a poison. Why did anyone take that? There's certain things.
It blows my mind.
Lazy.
New Brain, GHB, DNP. These are things that should never ever be touched by anyone. Trust me on this.
DNP can kill you if you overdose even slightly. It can kill you.
It's like a microwave; it cooks your insides.
Correct. I mean, you could shoot a whole bottle of test in your glute right now. You're not going to die right now. You're not going to die tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to hurt, but you're not going to die anytime soon.
I started a course once many years ago, and I decided to do everything on the course in the first day. And my body went into like a weird sort of shock, and I had to go to my friend who was going to take me to the hospital, and I was just shaking. And shivering. The whole body just
Lord.
Shock. That was about 2002.
Well, that was the question. So I didn't address it because I didn't know the question. The wheelchair guys, what kind of cardio can they do? That's a good question. They must have to really rely. They must have to rely like 100% on diet. They could probably do like a strap into like a rowing machine, a rower, and do that for cardio.
They do Ronnie does that one. You know the hands.
But they're all paralyzed from the waist down, so they can't do any kind of cardio that we do.
It's impressive what they do actually.
GHB and St. Gary, why not?
Yeah, it's dangerous, man. They're both as dangerous as the.
I've seen.
Oh man.
No.
We're not even talking about that.
Play the drums.
Couple lines.
Play the drums. Oh, this is Bikini Awards, Bikini International. Shout out.
Stop singing.
That was just humming.
Stop humming.
Oh, this is Stacy from Pro Tan.
Are they good?
Okay.
So who got Eli Fernandez, 6th place?
6th place, yeah.
Ellie. Pro Tan.
There's a single one of these ladies that hasn't had the lips done.
No.
MP is going to be next. Men's physique will be after that.
Seriously, even in the gym today, I was looking around and there were several females in the gym, and every single one of them had their lips done. And I went to Nando's tonight by myself after the gym, and I was some of the everywhere I looked, all the girls had injected lips.
Oh my god!
It's become the beauty standard, unfortunately.
And false eyelashes. That's the trend now.
Don't even get me.
And lips.
My blood pressure is going to go up thinking about that.
Wow. So my wife gets her lashes done every 2 weeks. It's like $100 every time.
Wow.
And then they start falling out immediately, like a couple days later. And that's why you got to do it every 2 weeks. It's a lot of upkeep.
Why couldn't you just get a load and just plug them into your head?
Eyelashes?
Yeah. You get nice.
Well, you can put on your own fake eyelashes. They don't look as good. I mean, I haven't tried, but.
It's great just rolling out of bed and just starting my day. I don't got to brush my hair, just brush my teeth and go.
Look this good.
I will say this. I will
beautiful.
Say, Jana had been doing her eyelashes for. Can she hear me? She's in the next room. She'd been doing them for a couple years, and then one time she had to stop doing them for whatever reason. I can't remember what the reason was, but I saw her without the lashes for the first time in a couple of years. Like, oof, go do the lashes again because I like the way the lashes look. They do look, they don't look good when they're out to here. Some of the women go really overboard. Angelica, 4th place. What a good comeback for Angelica.
It's a very good showing for her.
After 2 kids.
Yeah.
If Hadi doesn't win, you will never watch another contest.
You will.
Sounds like the old MD Forum days. If Phil Viz doesn't turn pro, he's banned.
Yes.
Phil, you just got a shout out, Phil.
Sam, don't be shocked if Samson did win.
Oh God, I had to get
Charles, I'm bracing myself, but if the anger and the hate that would follow would be absolutely insane.
I know.
Like people would lose their freaking. You know what's funny? If social media was around in '97 after Nasser lost,
forget it.
What that would have been like, or in 01 when Jay lost, people would have insanity.
I've never heard of it. Have you guys heard of Vanya? It's the first I've heard of her. August, 3rd place at the Arnold. Congrats.
No, there was MySpace, but not a lot of people used it back then.
Oh man.
Free grade A.
Only flashback.
Our lashes every 2 weeks. Such a punishment.
I used to say MySpace was for people that didn't know how to make websites.
If Hadi wins this,
I used it too.
If Hadi wins this, I think it makes it more exciting for the Olympia, because you've got Hadi then trying to get his Olympia title back to gain some ground by winning this. You've got Samson, who might tighten up his condition and win the Olympia. You've got Derek, the defending champion. You've got Nick Walker. And who else? I mean, who else outside of those top 4 have got the potential to win the Olympia? I think if Hadi wins, it makes it more politically. It makes it more exciting for the Olympia. So I really,
oh my God, yes,
judged on the physique. Because if it does, then Hadi should win because he brought the best condition.
Right.
So this is second place. Second place,
Lauren,
Amy
yeah.
Delgado.
Lauren Lee's won.
Yeah.
Yeah, there she goes.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it. She's a sweetheart. Though.
Oh my God. Did they do that? Did they do it? Wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She was competing at this level when she was like 21 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, was she really?
She's still only like 25.
That's great.
She's that young?
26 maybe?
Wow.
How long has she been
Really?
around?
That's a child.
Yeah. No, I remember she was, because I remember interviewing her at one of these shows. It must have been the Arnold, and she was like 21. I was like, damn, you're already up here at this level? Good for you. Well, they finally give her the Olympia title. She
Maybe.
didn't she never she doesn't have one yet?
No.
I don't know. No.
No, you're right. I don't think she does.
I'm sure she dropped to like 5th last year because Ashley was 3rd, Maureen was 2nd, Jennifer was 1st. I forget who was 4th. So she was like 4. I'm sure I've got in my head she was 4th or 5th.
Wow.
There's what's the name who came on the Ashley tour from Angel Competition Bikinis?
I don't know.
Cara. She was
Okay.
awesome. She's the one who made Lauren take off her clothes outside the Buckingham Palace.
What? Okay.
That video went viral. Lauren was strutting around.
Oh, that's right.
In February in 2 degrees.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it went viral. It got like loads, tens of hundreds of thousands of views. It went crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Laura Lee was born in 1996.
Oh, you just still looked it up?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, so she'll be 28 this year. Is that right?
When you put it like that, you're like, wow. I remember 96.
What was I
Oh
doing
my
in 96?
God.
Oh God, you want to know?
My oldest child was Marisa was born 94. She'll be 30. She'll be 30 in April.
Oh wow.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's when you know you're old, when you have a child in their 30s.
For real.
You know you're old when. Yes, she was Sean Roden's girlfriend for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Did
true.
you do a tour with Laura Lee?
What's that?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
When I was setting up with Sean Roden in the studio, she jumped in and she says, "Guys, I want a tour. I want a tour."
huh?
Sean Roden came on and she buggered off.
How did the Ashley? You did one with Ashley a few years ago. Was that very successful?
Great. She was fantastic. She was great.
Okay. I mean, I think Laura Lee would do as well as Ashley on a tour.
Yeah.
That's a nice trophy.
Yeah.
Hope they didn't break that one.
I wonder who's getting fired for dropping that trophy.
Too many bottom feeders here. I don't know what that means.
Bottom feeders.
Like tilapia, like shellfish. I don't know what he means. Do you think Nick Walker passing on the Arnold will affect his placing in the Olympia? I think it. I was like, wait, I already went past. No, I think if anything, it gives him more time. He wouldn't have been ready for this. He wouldn't have been 100% for this coming back from that.
No, come on, he wouldn't. Have you seen the pictures? He
How
could
old
have
am I?
jumped from 4 weeks out. He's so close to condition, and he guest posed a few weeks after the hamstring tear, looking absolutely shredded. I absolutely could have done this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he could have. Everyone wants to know 54 years old, born in 1969. I was born in the summer of love. That's right. It's a big summer. We had the moon landing. We had Woodstock. We had me. We had the Manson murders. It was great.
Well, the Summer of Sam that year, or was that something else on the time?
No, that was 1978. So no, sorry, 78. I think was Summer of Sam, the Son of Sam summer. But 1969 was the Tate LaBianco murders, the Manson family, the moon landing, Woodstock. That was a big year. Was there? I think
The Mets.
The Mets won the
Yeah.
World
Mets
Series.
won the series.
Did Bobby
Miracle
Kennedy get
Mets.
assassinated that year too?
68.
Oh, okay. And Martin Luther King was 68 as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to wait. So 64 was Kennedy got assassinated, right?
63.
63.
Rough decade.
Didn't the CIA do that?
Yes. But that's neither here nor there.
We're not really sure. I've never seen any more conditioned. When Dorian Yates, yeah, he was pretty damn conditioned. They don't look like men. Come on now.
Oh, stop it.
I
Well,
miss
men
1978.
absolutely do look like men. I'm sorry.
What?
Who? No, they're talking about bikini though, I think. Charles Manson did not work this. Charles and Manson did not work this
They're
CIA.
pretty short. They do look like men.
I just wanted to spell this. Emmanuel Hunter, congrats, 6th place.
Okay.
Charles Manson, if you ever heard him speak, he was a moron. He was so dumb. He just had that charisma about him to get all these kids to do whatever he wanted. There's no way he couldn't have worked for the CIA. The guy was like, I don't think he was even literate. I'm not sure he could read. He was a dope. He didn't even. I think he went to like 2nd grade. Was his last grade he finished? Yes, Charles.
What's your feelings on men's physique guys wearing makeup?
You're asking like, should they wear makeup or?
Well, they do. A lot of them do.
They do?
Foundation, eyeliner.
That's a thing. That's a thing. We went to a wedding this weekend, and there was Mandy got her makeup done. The lady had an option for men. She goes, "You want to get your makeup done?" I go, "What you talking about? Getting my makeup done? Who? Give me makeup done." It's a thing that I've heard about. It's a thing that some men do.
Yeah, I hold Sean Ray responsible.
They call it guy liner when you put the eyeliner on.
Yeah, in the mirror with the I remember that.
I'll tell you this. I used to.
Walking in and going.
I've had eyeliner on like twice in my life when I did school plays in high school, middle school, and all that, junior high. I do have tiny eyes. I'm sure you guys have noticed. It definitely brought out. It makes your eyes look bigger. So for that aspect, if you have little eyes, I think eyeliner will make you aesthetically look a little more handsome.
Come on, Ron, bring it back.
Maybe.
I double dog dare you.
I have no eyebrows either. It's rough. God was unkind. I tried one time. My wife drew them on lightly with a pencil, eyebrow pencil. That was the only other time my daughter was laughing so hard we almost had to take her to the ER because she couldn't breathe. It was rough.
No.
It didn't look right. Oh, that's his daughter, I believe.
Who?
This gentleman, because I don't know who they are. I'm sorry, I don't know offhand, but
they were there last year, weren't they?
Yeah, they present trophies at their own. They sponsor. I'm not sure what company that he owns, but they sponsor these big shows.
Cool.
What's this? Who got there? I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I don't want to put these over. Victor Boff? No, Chavez. Victor Boff is a 212 bodybuilder.
Right.
Chavez.
Open.
Vitor. That's like the Portuguese version of Victor. Vitor.
That's a good calves.
This guy's jacked. He's
yeah.
He's just big and thick, Samson. Oh, I would say if Hadi was, what Samson's like? Is he 6 foot even?
Yeah, he's 6 foot. Yeah,
6 foot, and he's 300 pounds. Hadi's about 5'5". We're gonna say.
Yeah.
I'll give him 5'5". He's probably like 240.
He's less than that.
Let's say he's all right. Let's say 230. Let's lowball him.
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on, he's probably about 230, 230.
Right. So if he's 230, they say 10 pounds for every inch of height is like a rough. So that's 7 inches taller. He would be 70 pounds more than that. He would be 310. He would be bigger. Vinicius Mateus Vieira Lima, 2nd place. Brazil, killing it. You haven't seen
almost
Keiki Oliveira from Boston, Brazilian.
Boston guy, right?
He's awesome, but where's he been? I think he might be moving to Classic.
The local dude.
Yeah. I'm going to Arnold, UK in a couple weeks' time. This means I'll sit through all these non-violent. Yes, you will have to sit through all these classes. No, you don't have to. You can go to...
Look at the next comment.
Is it true, Mr. Steve Blevins passing my first place award for men's open division? I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. I haven't heard. It's usually the title sponsor. So it'll probably be who's Jim from Mutant? Is Mutant the title sponsor or is Bucked Up? I'm not sure.
Bucked Up is the main. Yeah.
So whoever owns Bucked Up is probably going to pass that.
By the way, look who's hanging out with us.
Who? Danny Savage?
No, my cat.
Who? Oh, your cat. Okay. I'm busy looking at the chat trying to see if
he said Danny Savage.
You have one. You only have one cat, Jim?
But I have 3.
Oh, I was going to say. I thought there were multiple cat situations going on there.
Yeah, me too. They're here somewhere.
She's the one that likes to hang out the most.
So who won? Diogo?
Looks like it.
Huh.
Okay.
He's too dry to cry.
I can't read it.
No, she's mad because I made her go on camera.
Is this Diogo Montenegro? I can't read the.
Oh, look at Arnold.
Oh, he's crying.
He said, "Don't touch with that Nothing pro-tan.
Oh no,
No, dude. Oh,
wow.
look at Arnold giving me a microphone.
Oh, I think I can see the stains right there too. He did stain them.
Bill. That dry clean bill is coming.
Dude.
Wow.
You ruined my suit.
Yeah, he's very emotional, this guy.
Why? Oh, Diogo won.
We've seen people present trophies wearing like all white and get all jacked up from the tan. That is a bad move. Do not wear white if you're going to present trophies at a physique competition. Wow. Huh. Congrats to him.
How many hours a day do you practice your posing?
How do you feel?
I don't think Nick's crying at home right now.
No.
Mike, we got a request for you here. You read this?
What is that?
You had great
meetings. Yes, Michael R. We've let that go.
What
I'm
happened?
a little more of a recluse now. I'm more of a recluse now. I'm lazy. I just want to they're on Facebook now. Not as raunchy.
Wow.
I've got family on my Facebook page, so I kind of limit it to PG-13.
You don't want them to judge you and know who you really are.
That is very true, Giles. I've got an image to uphold to my family. They don't need. There's certain things they don't need to know about me. They think it's nice
on certain platforms.
Probably not a good idea.
Oh, they're arguing about who killed Kennedy up here, but
still,
as far as trashing, I've never trashed this division. I just have more interest in the bodybuilding divisions, which for me are bodybuilding classic and 212, women's bodybuilding, women's physique. The divisions I could judge. I could say with confidence I could judge this division. Other divisions, I respect the hell out of them all, but I couldn't judge them. To me, I don't, the criteria, I'm not that clear. I'm really not. Bikini especially. When they get to top 5 in bikini, I'm done. I'm like, I don't know. That could go any way. I mean, are you just going by the face at that point? I don't know. Why do Brazilians always cry?
They're very emotional people.
Do they always cry? I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Hadi wins this one. He'll also win the Olympia. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, I think he potentially could. Yeah, he could. But it's cool to see him win it back. I mean, they've let I could see it happen.
Brazilian
the Olympia, dude. It's up for grabs. Like there's like 3 or 4 guys. They can change hands every year. Like there's no dominant guy that's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna win 10 in a row. You know what I mean? Like
Samson, Nick, Hadi, Nick. Sorry, Samson, Nick, Hadi, Derek, obviously.
Yeah.
Derek, that's 4 guys that could win it this year.
I just realized why I like those divisions more. It's because there's posing. They're not just doing like quarter turns. Like men's physique, it's literally front and turn around. And figure they go front, side, back. They do 4 sides, quarter turns. But bikini is the same thing. It's just front and back, and then they walk to the back of the curtain and walk back. It's just not posing. I come from that background of posing, and like Logan Freeman, I remember one of the main reasons he wanted to move from men's physique to classic was because he wanted to pose. He says, I pose when I'm getting ready for shows, even when he was a men's physique guy, and my muscles look much better when they're moving and flexing and posing. But these guys, they do usually do these like sort of sneaky little poses during the judging. If you do, a lot of times.
Giles, you're almost done, bro. We're getting there. Stay strong.
Buddha, it's probably when your estrogen is higher. I know for me, I started taking a Arimidex twice a week through Frontline Alternative, my TRT clinic, and I do notice I'm not as weepy at
Ron,
movies.
That's what I did last year when my estradiol was through the roof and my natural test was like rock bottom. I took 1 milligram of Arimidex twice a week, and because I was crying like 2 or 3 times a day, and it was just, and I was like, well, I'm not. Why would I? I knew that wasn't right.
Yeah.
And then I just started doing a bit of Nanthate, and it just leveled out. After a few weeks, I felt back to normal again.
What was your estradiol? What was it?
I've got it written down. I could text it to you, but it was really high.
Mine was over 200, very, very high. Well, Dr. T has said this, if you're using way more tests than you should be, like if your total T is like 1500 or 2000 or something or higher, your estrogen is going to rise to match that. So you're going to have, unless you're using an estrogen blocker or an aromatase inhibitor, I don't want to get technical with that shit right now, but yeah. If Hadi was Samson's coach, Samson would win 5 easy in a row. I cry when I'm gay. Come on now, you're not gay sometimes. You're either gay or not. It's not like you can be gay sometimes. Not about these giant mass monsters.
I took that one out of the chat.
Oh, good. And I put it back
Best
in.
poser award.
Oh, okay. Who gets that?
Samson. 10
Samson.
G's. Not a bad payday.
That's good. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good. Congratulations. They had corny 10 G's.
Very nice.
Hadi wins. Hadi would be the next Mr. O after Cutler to get the title back. No one's ever done
right.
it. T is king. Yeah. Samson's abs are very faded. Yeah. Okay. I won't click on that one. Great physique. Talking about masturbation. No. This is crying. Can you see the chat, Mike? You can, right?
I can see that when it pops up because I'm on my phone with that chat.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you're the only one who could put it on the screen, Ron.
Oh, well, yeah. I should read them all before I put them on the screen.
Yeah.
So my Stradiol was 183.
Oh, okay. That's pretty high. I mean, I guess what was your T? Do you have everything there?
FSH was 0.3.
Wow. So -3. Oof.
0.3.
Wow.
So it could be about 25.
Prize money for 1, 2, 3. I don't know, Sean. I know first is 300. 300. So I'm going to guess it's probably like 300, 150, 75. That's usually how it goes. It usually goes like 50% of that, 50% of that. I'm just guessing.
The Franco Award? Oh, Most Muscular Award.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I remember. I always thought that was a
Hadi.
consolation prize. As it used to be.
It's definitely going to be Hadi.
Yeah.
I think
It has to be
I
Hadi.
think Hadi
Now-
now.
But I've seen people win both of them in recent years. He was in Terminator. Franco was in the movie.
Yes, he was.
Terminator. He played a Terminator in a flashback or future
Right.
scene.
Right.
Yeah. And they shot, the camera was like way down the ground. It looked like he could have been 6'3". He had no idea.
Remember that.
Yeah, because he was 5'4".
Frankly, I think he had a few cameos in his movies. He would put him in a few movies.
He was in Conan the Barbarian. He was.
Yeah.
There he goes, lifting a Volvo.
Thorson as well.
Which one?
Sven Ole Thorson.
Oh, yeah, Sven Ole Thorson was in everyone.
Yeah.
He actually had like speaking roles in a couple of them. He was in The Running Man with who's the guy
That was a great movie, man.
Who was the guy that hosted Family Feud that was in that?
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
Kissed everyone on the lips. That didn't age well at all.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
The Kissing Bandit.
if you watch anything from the 70s and 80s, it doesn't age well.
No.
Like, it's so cringy. SNL did a skit about that one time. It was hilarious.
Yeah, told you.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Raymond Jones
Hadi,
disagrees.
yep.
Or is this a consolation prize?
No, I don't think so.
No. But you know what, man? Like, with this sport, you never know, really. Like, it wouldn't shock me if Samson won. But it's just sometimes common sense and bodybuilding doesn't go hand in hand, right?
I'm not answering this question, Grosser, because I don't know that much about hair loss. I went and got a hair transplant, but I'm not an expert.
It's got to be Hadi for the win, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Samson, if he'd just been that little bit harder, I think Samson would have walked away with us.
Yeah, the guys are helping you out in the chat about that question, whoever that was.
Or Salmetto. No, it's Saul Palmetto.
Saul Palmetto. Wayne Newton back on the mic? What? Danny Savage keeps calling Bob Cicarello Wayne Newton.
Because the suits.
Rescued a few cats. God bless. I'm like all about Family Feud is Steve Harvey. Yeah, now it's Steve Harvey. I'm talking about Family Feud back in the 70s and 80s. Actually, I don't think it was around the 70s. I think that was an 80s show, if I'm correct. Who's that lady next to Arnold? Oh, it's too late. Who's sitting next to Arnold? I didn't see who was sitting there.
His girlfriend.
I don't know who he's with. I haven't followed his personal love life or anything. High train, sloppy and heavy. Well, it works, and I don't know how he hasn't gotten hurt. Some of the stuff I've seen Hadi do, I saw him doing a 405 behind neck press with a barbell, not a machine. It was a bar.
Wow.
I don't know how his I don't know how his rotators. I've seen him squatting 7-8 plates many times. Yeah, he's ridiculously strong.
Okay.
He just
here
had
we go.
pre-contest.
Oh, guys, we're here. We're here. This is
Come
it.
on, come
This is
on.
it.
All
Okay,
right.
guys. Doesn't matter who you got at this point. We're going to find out.
Yeah.
They're only going to do top 6.
Place.
I think my camera's a second ahead of yours too.
Okay. Let's get ready to scream. Eek.
It's the delay.
I might swear, guys.
Yeah, we all might
We might
drop
hear
an
some
F-bomb or
British
two.
swear words.
Akim? Yep. Akim. Sorry, guys. I ruined it for you. Be
Oh,
quiet.
I was gonna say, how the hell did he know that? I'm on like the.
It's
we're
the
on like
delay.
oh, it's because when you're presenting on StreamYard, there's like a 3-second delay.
So he
Right.
climbed
I'll
from-
watch.
Wow.
He
Okay.
climbed from 7th to 6th.
Yeah.
Blues.
That's good. Good comeback.
Yeah. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, look, it's Nick coming up.
Nick Walker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
See, Jen's got her TV in real time too. I'm behind.
Okay.
Please don't blow it for us, though.
Nick and
I
Guy.
promise.
Please.
Okay.
Look at how big Nick is.
He's waddling. He's waddling.
He's
Jeez.
my height.
Jeez, he is huge. Yeah, I would not write this kid off for the Olympia win.
No.
I would
No.
not. Look at that. Dang. Oof.
Go on, Nick.
Yeah. Damn.
He's doing his homework. He knows what he's up against this year.
Well, I mean, he's gotten better and better, bigger and bigger. Some
Well, he
people
wa-
might not think that. Okay, it's James, 5th place.
Oh,
Seventh.
wow.
Ah, yeah. So Antoine didn't.
Oh
make that.
yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think it was probably the chest and back.
Good
Yeah.
result. Good result. Top
Good for
5.
you,
James
James.
Hong said 5th
Good,
place.
good job,
yeah.
Shed. Good
Top
job,
5
Shed.
Arnold is equivalent of top 10 Olympia, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So Antoine didn't make top 6.
Yeah.
7th. He would have been 7th. Rodriguez 8th, I reckon.
Yeah.
I don't think the judges make that much money, honestly. Someone was saying the guys play 6th through 10th. I don't think the judges are paid much to do this. I don't know what their pay is, but they don't do it for the money, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I know.
Don't say it.
I know.
Sorry, Jet.
I know. I know.
John, good
Okay.
job. 4th place.
It was what we thought. It was who we thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. John
Agree.
Delarosa.
Agree. Good result for John.
Yeah, this is a step up for him. He's never done this well at the Arnold. Obviously, the Olympia, we know that. He's never been top 10 at the Olympia, was he? I don't think so.
5th and 6th
No.
were totally off by. We got
Yeah.
that totally wrong.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate all you guys for being here on the chat. Even if you're watching this in a replay, I appreciate you watching.
I'm gonna
Same
cheat,
deal.
guys. I'll be quiet.
Don't say it. So we're up to 3rd. No,
Okay.
there's no union for judges.
Yep. Raphael 3rd.
I think I could hear the echo in Mike.
Yeah, come
Oh,
on.
sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Don't spoil it. Come on.
Just don't spoil it for the win.
I won't say a word. My
No,
face
we-
might give it away, but
Yeah, if Mike goes, oh shit, we'll know. We'll know.
I have it muted, so I can see on the screen, but I can't.
Okay, my heart's beating now.
Yeah, this
you're
is how we
showing
do
for
it,
Rafa,
Grayson.
man.
Thank you.
Oh,
Man.
thank you.
Appreciate that, Grayson.
Thank you, Gerson.
Gracias.
Yeah, right.
I'm probably saying it completely wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. It's like I'm gonna guess that's like a Serbian or Croatian name, maybe. If I had to guess.
Oh,
Oh, this guy in the chat.
ah.
What? Don't tell me.
Mm-mm.
I'll just let him go. I'll ignore him.
No, I'm saying don't tell me who got seconded.
Oh,
I think I'm a few seconds behind here.
You have to hide your faces from my hand here.
yeah.
Mhm.
Second place. I see Samson. Oh, okay. Samson Dauda, second
Done it.
place.
He's done it.
Can't
So
say
Hadi's done it.
I can't say I'm surprised. Hadi pulled it out for this.
Okay. That's good. That's
Hadi put the work in.
Well,
Nice payday, man.
Oh, yeah.
reverse that for the
Polish
Arnold
man.
UK, I'm
He's not-
telling you guys.
He's not upset at all.
Gosh, John,
$160,000 ain't a bad night.
oh,
No,
it
it isn't.
did they put the prize money up too? On the
No,
graphic?
he got what 10 for the. Yeah, maybe you're assuming 150 for second.
Okay.
Plus, he gets the bonus from
He's
hostile.
got to
Like
get
you said
Yeah.
before.
UK. He's got to show that he can get condition with that beautiful physique of his, because he's got everything that he needs to be Mr. Olympia. We want to see like a 290, 300-pound aesthetic Mr. Olympia, 6 foot tall, but he's got to be in condition. He's got to show that he can bring better condition than he brought the Olympia last year. Otherwise, he won't move up. He won't move up. But he could win it. He could win it.
Yeah.
So he has to get in condition, and not these filtered pictures online. It's just bullshit. It doesn't help him. You know, all these like 6 weeks, look how sharp he is. And you zoom in and you know they sharpen the pictures. So he has to get harder. Otherwise, he's going to stay at the level he is. And for him to move up, he has to get harder because he has the best physique.
I would take any pictures the next 2 weeks, just live in a cave and just come back and blow everybody away, bro.
Turkey, egg whites, and lettuce.
That's it.
Suffer, suck it up. It's 14 days.
2 hours of cardio a day. I want to see him like dying on his feet, like, and then a very mild carb up, and they bring him in super sharp for the RDK.
Boom.
And then there's real hype going into the Olympia with Hadi, Derek, Nick, Samson.
Yep,
absolutely.
And then we've got an exciting Olympia.
There goes the salute. I told you would salute at some point.
Go on, Hadi. Good on. Good judging as well. Good judging.
Great job.
Yes.
Yeah, that is Jim from Mutant.
Fantastic.
Giving him the trophy.
Really good.
Trophy as tall as he is.
Yeah. Have you ever held one of those? I got to hold one once.
Heavy.
It's about 30 pounds, I would say.
He's so happy. He's so
solid.
happy.
It's solid.
Don't hug him. Oh, that suit's ruined. You just gotta get rid of it.
It's bodybuilding, not body conditioning. That's
Good for Hadi Chupan. This is a great win for him.
Hashtag bodybuilding is not what we planned for.
He should have won the Olympia, really.
I do a horrible
Yeah,
survey.
he should have. He should have.
Great equalizer for those who weren't as gifted.
Exactly, it's the great equalizer. That's what helps guys like me beat bigger guys, and when you know you can get shredded. I beat guys twice my size.
I beat many people that I had no business beating, but I was
with better
so
genetics,
much more conditioned.
but they're not in shape. And then you turn up shredded and you beat them, and it's like yes, because you work harder in those 12 weeks. So. But Samson I'd like to see Samson a good 5-6 for the Arnold UK in 2 weeks. I want to see.
Thank you, Robert.
That left delt is just pointing out, man, just pointing right at you.
Yeah, well, what do you do? How often you feed your eyebrows? What?
Very shiny, isn't it?
Yes.
I'll bet.
Looks like wellness glutes.
Look at Arnold.
Ooh. There's Hadi.
Oh, Hadi.
Oh,
Hadi.
wow.
Oh, yeah, I was like, who's this guy? Holy shit.
Mental vision. Oh, no, that's awful.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, sorry.
Huh?
I agree, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, the judges saw it that way.
It was a flip of a coin, I think, but I did think Hadi was going to win it.
How did he beat the guys he already beat a few weeks ago?
It was super close. It was very close.
Derek was better from the back, wasn't he?
Yes, that's how we got it.
Yeah.
First place is $300,000. Did they put it up on screen, the prize money, or no?
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't know if they.
How do you get such long? He gets such long answers too. They're like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
They're great.
And the translator just says yes.
He's very happy.
He's very proud. I mean, I give him a lot of credit. The translator, we wouldn't know what the hell Hadi was saying.
No.
Hani said this Hadi would have beaten Derek. Maybe so. Maybe so. That's actually would this Hadi have beaten Derek a couple months ago?
Maybe.
I thought the old Hadi should have beat Derek, but this Hadi, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You know what I mean? It's just hard. It's just hard to go back in time, right? And pictures don't do it justice.
Sorry, Mike. Doesn't this make the Olympia now so much more exciting?
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's just March.
Yes.
Wait till the New York Pro.
Oof.
And then you're going to see it's going to just start rolling, bro. So it's just.
I messaged Chris Colby the other day asking if Rubiel was definitely doing the New York Pro, and he didn't respond.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's that big name? Who's the big name going?
Andrew Jack was supposed to.
Nick Walker's doing the New York Pro. Nick Walker.
That's gonna be great.
I'm telling you, I've seen Rubio in the flesh, and he's impressive.
And you're going to be on site for that.
I'll be there. Yeah. I drive. It's like a 3.5-4 hour drive for me. I'm bringing Christian. It's going to be his first pro show.
That's going to be
Where
awesome.
are you going?
The New York Pro. I always go to New
Oh,
York
nice. Very nice. Yeah.
I love that show. Thank you, John. This is another one of my burner accounts, by the way. Watch your show. Yeah, we'll be doing more of these. We'll be back in 2 weeks for the Arnold UK.
Yes.
Giles is going to be at the Arnold UK.
Giles, you should start OnlyFans. We want to subscribe.
Is that what it says? Oh, that's what he's posted.
So I'm just typing.
I asked you this before. What year did you date the OnlyFans girl? Because OnlyFans hasn't been around that long.
2019.
Hold on.
Okay.
We got a super chat.
Arlette fit over 40.
Woo! Thank you, Arlette.
Follow her on Instagram. Thank you for the great live, guys. So happy to see you back in action. Thank you for the super chat. And we're having a great time. It's, this is the first time we've gotten the gang back together since MD went away back in November, and it feels good. I mean, we have good rapport. We're all friends with each other. We have a love for the sport.
Yes,
we love this shit. So yeah, it's good to be able to be on a forum like this with other people in real time. This is something we couldn't have done years ago. The technology didn't exist.
Yeah.
So thank you, Arlette. Appreciate that very much. Is that the pound sign? Is that what that is?
That is.
I think so.
Okay.
That's euro.
Okay. Or is it euros?
That's euro.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Sean Ray looks like he aged well. Sean Ray. This Hadi is going to be dangerous at the O. Oh, well, he was always dangerous.
He always is, man.
Yeah.
Imagine if he wins the Olympia back.
There's good Vito doing New York. Don't know.
He's doing Detroit. As they said. He's doing Detroit, bro.
He's doing Arnold Brazil against Rafael Brandao.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Oh, so that's coming up in next month, April, right?
Yeah, and I don't want to fall into the trap of like the Instagram pictures, but because I wasn't that impressed with Vito when he turned pro, but these recent videos and pictures I've been seeing, I'm like, holy shit.
Thank you, Sean Turner, for the kind words. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sean.
Giles, I want to believe good Vito picks, man, but I don't know, dude. It's something about those pictures that I just can't. It's like horse, right? Horse had me like, oh damn.
Oh, we missed it.
But then,
hold on.
We missed.
Was this announced? $500K for the winner next year?
Guys, what did I say?
You said that, but it must have been announced.
That was a total guess.
Grosjean, was that announced, or are you just saying that they should do that? Because we couldn't hear anything. We had the audio muted for that.
Hang on. Because I said that's what I heard was going to happen, but then I guessed the amount.
You did. No, I know you did. You called it exactly at 500.
I Mystic Tiger is back in the room.
It was announced. Wow, good job.
Wow.
So they have now exceeded the Mr. Olympia, but
500,000.
Olympia couldn't step their game up.
Guarantee you, Jake Wood, there'll be an announcement within a month or two.
Yes.
Hang on.
That's awesome.
The Arnold Classic doesn't have all the divisions like the Olympia.
But that's true. But they can't let the Arnold outdo them for prize money.
They're gonna have to bump it up to 600.
It's only
750, John. I would go. You would have to go 750.
They can't
because I don't know.
600 is not an even number. Is that why? Can anybody read this? Not me. I'm sorry. At least we're not going to see Hadi.
I really hope Hadi does the Arnold UK because I want to see Samson tighter. Because if Samson can get better, he can get a lot better in 2 weeks, and I'd be interested to see whether he could close the gap and reverse the decision on Hadi in 2 weeks. I'd be very interested to see that. But I've got a feeling that Hadi won't do the Arnold UK now.
Wow.
What do you think? Do you think he'll do it? Do you think he'll just go back to Iran and go, right, I'm just going to get ready for the Olympia now?
It's only 2 weeks away. Why wouldn't he do it?
He's probably signed up to it, though, isn't he? He's probably signed contracts.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, but
these Arnold shows, you can't just jump into them. You have to sign contracts ahead of time. Yeah.
You can't just pull out.
But I think Samson. He'll win in a couple weeks. You know what I mean? I truly think he'll tighten it up, and it'll be a different bodybuilder in a couple weeks. But dude, Hadi could tighten up too.
The Ron Squad.
You know what I mean? Like
the Ron Squad.
The Ron Squad. I like that.
What's the group chat called? Ron Harris Crew or something?
Ron Harris Crew. Yep.
Can I put myself in the line of fire? I don't get the Callum Moga thing, and I don't get the Sam Sulek thing. I'm so sorry.
I don't. Sam, I'm trying to understand Sam. I really am, and no hate, please, but It's just a kid that lifts weights.
Doesn't compete.
It's like what I said the
No.
other day on the group chat, though. He's a master of social media.
Yep.
He does. The Gen Zs do identify with him because he's in their age group.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I don't get it.
But that's the thing. He's mastered their medium. He knows how to reach them. So by just being himself and identifying with them, he ticks all the boxes to have successful content.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever watched his videos? I've watched a couple. Have you seen any?
I've like 5 minutes of one.
I've watched a couple, yeah.
He's got a very good delivery style, a very easygoing way of speaking. He's very relatable. He comes across as somebody who's humble, knowledgeable for someone that age. I wouldn't say he's an expert or anything, but he's not a dummy. He's a smart. He's an engineering major.
He's a meathead. Like he's a meathead. Yeah, you know what I mean. He's a meathead. He's just a regular meathead. You know.
Not much.
He gets to them. He knows how to use the medium. He knows how to identify with his audience, and that's how he grows.
Yeah.
And he gets like 80,000 views on his video. It's insane.
Oh no, he gets more than that. I don't think he's ever had less than 100,000 views on a video.
Let me go to his channel real quick.
Yeah. But, and he's on TikTok, which is a young people's platform.
Yeah.
I think he's got 20 or 30 million followers on TikTok.
That's crazy.
Oh,
he's making good money too. He's making good money. So hopefully, and he's a smart kid engineer. You're not stupid if you're an engineer. You know what I mean?
You ready?
Yeah,
you ready for this?
Sure.
3.14 million subscribers.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
On YouTube.
That's
alone.
YouTube. I know it's way more than that on TikTok. Same as Ryan.
I didn't say right for $1.
That's another thing is, Sidetek makes a good point. He doesn't go crazy with like the music and the trying to like give you a headache watching the videos. They're very, very basic. He's usually talking on the way to the gym in the car. Not a lot of fancy edits and effects during the videos where other people like crazy heavy metal music blasting with weird angles and stuff.
Right.
It's he's a good kid and having a good time training. Yeah. It's hard not to, the temptation is to hate on someone who's that young and that successful, but especially where he's never competed, but this is a different world.
What do you think Derek's thinking right now watching this?
No, I don't think he would have. He's regretting not doing it. Oh, as far as like,
how he feels about
notes.
doing this now, picking up momentum. What do you think he thinks?
He's taking notes, Derek.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to be training extra hard tomorrow morning. Yeah.
He's got to show improvement too, especially the chest. That maturity he needs to get, but that like his front pose, that front double is awesome, and that back double is just insane. But I don't know, man. Hadi's a beast. Yeah. Hadi's just a beast when it comes to condition. I don't know. It's good. The Olympia is going to be one of the best Olympias we've seen. We see that every year, but it's going to be phenomenal show.
And hopefully we'll all be there.
Fuad doesn't look happy, does he?
No, he doesn't at all.
You're pissed, man. You're pissed off.
He looks dejected.
I'm working on it.
And DJ's like, whatever, man.
Same as the American dream. Yeah, I said this yesterday about, people are successful in various fields where somebody might be let's say Taylor Swift. She's like the most successful musical performer today, I would say, right?
I would say so.
Popularity, concerts, all that stuff. I don't care for her music. I don't think I couldn't listen to it. It doesn't do anything for me. But the general public, the public is never wrong. 50 Cent said that. The public is never wrong. They like what they like. Mm-hmm. Someone's beloved by many, many millions of people. What's that old thing? 10 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. That's an old phrase from years ago. But it's true.
But it's true.
They're doing something right. They're appealing. They're filling a need. They're appealing to a large group of people. So you can't hate on that. No BS content.
No.
It's true.
Wow, a lot of love for Sam here.
But again, I'm 50 years old, so it's a whole totally different demographic. You know what I mean? We're get off my lawn, right? They're just tripod in the gym, broccoli here. So it's
pretty much.
It's not I don't want to say it's a disconnect, but it's just a different. But you know what though? When I was young and went to the gym, when I was like 15, 16, I shut up, I trained, I went home. I didn't pose in the gym. I didn't pose in the locker room. You know what I mean? I went home and posed if I had to. Like it's a whole different world. But I don't know, man.
You worked out, you did your thing.
You went home.
Yeah, you tried it with some people, whatever, and then you went home.
We had a crappy protein shakes, or our Danish fuel at the gym, or whatever it was, or muscle milk, and chat for a minute, shoot the shit, go home. But I don't know, man. It's just we love the sport, not just training. You know what I mean? So it's a whole different. It's just a different world.
We're old and grumpy, and we complain about the kids with their tripods and all that, but we didn't have the technology. We didn't have social media. We didn't have a way to.
Right.
I'm not going to say that if that hadn't existed, or if I wasn't 21 years old now, that I wouldn't be doing that. I probably would. So,
and we were like fanny packs as well. So
we were fanny packs. I had a mullet.
And your ephedrine in the front.
I had hot skin striped tights. Dude, I was a.
Oh, you still got them? You still wear them?
No, I wish I have tights. I haven't worn leggings, tights.
I have a pair of hot skins. I found.
I had leggings.
I still have a pair.
Yeah, Raymond Jones here. Yeah, they're saying that Samson could tighten up. Of course, they're saying Fouad's only saying that because that's his guy. But 2 weeks' time, if Samson drops 10 pounds I think he could drop 10 pounds in the next 2 weeks. I think he would certainly be a tougher challenger for Hadi if he does that.
And he'd still be huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing to worry about with old men blowing dry their ball. Oh, God.
Wow.
Metrics and dimethylene. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
So let's see. We worked our ass off. We weren't taking pics. Yeah, I do see a lot of kids in the gym that they're not training that hard. I do see a lower percentage of hard trainers, because we were all about like how much can you bench, how much can you squat, and we were.
Ron, no one in the gym, all the young lads, and last night I was training the other night, and there was all these like teenagers and guys and girls in there, and like they were training. It was great to see, but no one was training hard. No one was putting the belt on and like having that quiet conversation with themselves and really hitting failure and really like squeezing the most out of a set. No one was doing that, and I just look around and I just don't see that kind of hard training anymore.
Well, here's a good point, Grokjan from Poland. By the way, let me Grokjan. My grandfather was from Warsaw, so there you go. Shout out to the Poles out there. We're not all. They used to make Polish jokes that we're stupid, but come on now. My grandfather wasn't a stupid guy. Anyway, we trained. Remember that old phrase, that old cliche? I think Buddha, the actual Buddha, said it. If a tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear it? Remember that?
Yes.
So we would train hard, whether anybody was there or not, because we had no way to put pictures for millions of people to see, our videos, our lifts. The only people that knew how much we were lifting were the people in the gym with us when we were doing it. Whereas now, if you can bench press X amount or deadlift X amount, you put it on your Instagram, your YouTube, your TikTok, and you could literally have 30 million people seeing that in the next few minutes. Where
I've never taken my phone on the gym floor once. It goes in my bag behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to music, so I'll change the channel. But other than the music,
take the piss out of me because I have a little 2011 blue iPod.
No way, it still works.
Wow, an MP3 player.
You see the woman at the Cara, that the Angel Competition bikinis, the girl that came on and presented the trophies in the bikini.
Yeah.
We were all training in the gym with Ashley and Lauren and everyone, and I pulled out my iPod. This was in 2021. And she laughed. She says, "Wow, you've got a proper antique there, Giles, with your iPod." I went, "Cutting edge technology. What are you talking about?"
Oh my God!
What are you talking about?
Those are great.
I've literally just caught up with this.
Sound Factory was a great club. Great club. It's actually called
Blue Oyster Bar.
No. I went there with the new name once. Anyway, that's where all the meatheads used to go. I was there one night with King Kamali. One night I was there at Craig's party. Craig Titus was there with Kelly. Dorian Yates was there. King Kamali was there. Victor Martinez was there.
Wow.
Dude, it was awesome. And we had a great time.
Wow.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That is cool.
Yes. Samson can get better. He just needs to tighten up. I don't think he's trying to get any bigger than this.
Wouldn't you love to see him 8 to 10 pound lighter at the Arnold?
Oh, hold on. I'm delusional.
A huge difference.
I'm not going to write Samson off. I'm not. I think he can. If he can get much tighter, he'd have to be much tighter than he was today. Much tighter.
Right. You've seen a lot of people tighten up in like 2 weeks. I've seen dramatic changes in 2 weeks before.
Yeah, if he only looks a little better than tonight, no, it's the same thing's going to happen all over again.
Guys, as the Euro Tour changed from show to show.
Hang on. Remember I said people always think that the first real clash between Jay and Ronnie was the 2001 Olympia. It was not. It was the 2000 British Grand Prix. And I was at that British Grand Prix, and Ronnie came on, and then Jay Cutler, who took 8th at the Olympia, he just cracked top 10. Kerry Kayes, the organizer, came up to me down the front, and he said, Giles, he says, I've just seen Jay Cutler backstage. He's going to give Ronnie a run for his money. And I laughed. And he said, no, Giles, he's dropped 14 pounds from the Olympia. Like 6-7 kilos. And then Jay came out, and he took second to Ronnie, beat Dennis James, beat Dexter, beat all of them. And that was the real first, like, I've got photos of, the first two. That was the first real clash between those two legends. It wasn't the 2001 Olympia. It was in rainy Manchester in October 2020. Sorry, 2001.
Isn't it always rainy over there, Giles? It rains a lot, doesn't it?
It's snowing.
Okay. You've actually gotten way more snow I'll call it England, in England this season, than we have in New England. We usually get all kinds of snow.
Us too.
We've been getting like nothing. It's crazy.
It was I trained arms on Friday night. That was 0 degrees in the gym, and I was
0 Celsius.
Yikes!
Today I did legs, and it was on the car. It said 3 degrees.
Oh, we're ignoring. We're not calling Samson out as bubble gut. No, he doesn't have a bubble gut, but his abs are not.
It's not a bubble gut.
He doesn't have great abs.
That needs to be addressed because I can't get one.
Right.
He spoiled the picture.
0 degrees Celsius. I'm just curious what that is in Fahrenheit. Don't you guys?
It was 75.
0 degrees. No, I'm talking. I thought the UK.
I think.
Is it?
Damn.
Celsius to Fahrenheit. 32. So that's freezing temperature, right?
Yeah, very cold.
That's
not
that cold.
Water on the windscreen to get it unfrozen.
Places like Minnesota, Nebraska,
minus 28.
They've gotten 30 below zero at times. But those are cold ass places. Oh,
when it's 60 here, I complain now.
Wyoming, North Dakota. Oof.
It was 75 today. It's sunny.
I used to wear a Sony Walkman. That was the CD player, right? Or the Discman. I had like a neoprene fanny pack. I used to walk around with that in the gym. Oof. So I tell you how you have way more of a sense of conditioning. You can't say Samson is a slouch. He's way behind.
No,
he's not way behind. It was
close. He's got a better shape than Hadi.
But sometimes it takes a minute to beat that one guy, right? It took Sean Ray a minute to beat Lilabrada. Hadi is ahead of Samson right now at the Olympia and now. So sometimes it takes a minute to catch that one guy, and then once you beat that dude, he may never beat you again. But it's just one show, people. Just relax. Samson will be okay.
Prime example.
Exactly. Well, right. It happens, but people want to write you off after one show, like, oh, he sucks now.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. It's okay.
Look at Ronnie. Look at Ronnie Coleman's first few years as a pro. Everybody was beating Ronnie. Everybody. And then once he won, I think after he beat Levroni at that last Grand Prix, I don't think he was never beaten again until Jay beat him like 10 years later.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
I was backstage with them in 97 British Grand Prix. I was there backstage for Muscle Mag, photographing everyone.
Wow.
And as soon as I saw Kevin, I knew he'd won it. Because I saw him and he just
looked
I'd never seen Kevin that chicken freaky. But Ronnie was there, Charles Claremont, Paul Dillette, Lee Priest, Jean-Pierre Fuchs, Chris Cormier. I was just there, if you actually see there's some video footage backstage. I think Chris Cormier posted it and Jean-Pierre Fuchs shared it. And you see me in the background taking photos.
Oh, wow.
Ronnie was clean. Ronnie was clean for a lot of his pro shows in the beginning.
Cool.
Yes.
Ronnie was probably clean from 92 to like 95, I think. So I think he did well over a dozen, maybe like 20 pro shows clean. And then he went to the dark side because they had cookies, and blew the F up and started beating everyone else.
I've got Ronnie for a week. I've got traveling around with Ronnie for over a week in a couple of weeks.
Ronnie the Secret.
So awesome, dude.
How many times has Kevin told that story? I can hear it every time over here.
It never gets old.
Yeah.
No. Ever.
Coffee and vodka was how he dried him out.
But do you know what, though? Do you know the funny bit of that story? Ronnie never tried that again, even though that was what... Like, surely if you tried something, you're like, wow, this really works. This is a secret I've been shared by one of the guys that kept beating me, and I'd beaten him, and then he never did it again.
Because he hated alcohol. I think he was never a drinker. I think he had a real aversion to alcohol. Like, it disgusted him.
Oh, without mine, I was with Ronnie. He likes his wine now.
Does he?
Yeah. We went up tonight. Yeah, he likes his wine like me. Like,
let me address this. Everybody is beatable. Everybody is beatable. Everybody, given the right conditions. We've seen so many people that were unbeatable get beaten. We've seen so many people that we never thought were going to rise to a certain level do it. These guys are all amazing. That's why it's not disrespectful to anybody to say that they can get beat. Ronnie got beat. Jay got beat. Lee Haney, if he had kept going, might have gotten beaten by going. Anybody can get beaten on any given day. These guys are all amazing. So it's not. I think it's more disrespectful to say that no one ever has a chance of beating them. It's discounting. It's writing everybody else off.
AJ's just sent me crying face emojis.
Oh yeah.
It's a sad day for Nigeria. Everybody beat Ronnie in the best shape.
Good, mate. I said judging was good, mate. So let's see what he says. So he's probably. I mean, I just, like I said, it just makes it very exciting for the Arnold UK, because even like a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't fussed about going, but now the last few days, Ronnie asked me to come on the Panata stand with him, and then I'm like, okay, I'm excited.
Wow,
yeah, nice.
I'm excited about that. Like all 3 days, I'm like, okay, well, I was just going to go maybe possibly for one day, then come back and pick him up on the Monday to do his tour, but now I'm going to be there all 3 days now, sat at the front with him watching the show, because I'm really excited now.
That's great.
It's a bigger show, Giles.
Guys, we have surpassed the 3-hour mark for this. It is now, I'm talking to you, Giles. It is now 3 a.m., 3:06 a.m. over in the United Kingdom.
Good Lord, man.
Does Lauren have any clothes on in that picture? Hold on. Let's see.
She had a bikini. In the snow.
Okay. In a bikini in the snow.
Yeah.
Why not? So I want to thank the panel here first and foremost. Jen Derisi, Big Mike Cox, Giles Tiger Thomas. Thank you guys so much for last night, yesterday afternoon. An extra thank Giles. I can't even stay up that late. I like I said, I would need methamphetamine.
I'm all cracked.
No, well, I could see you're tired, so I want to. Giles is a beast. Yeah. Great shine. Giles is a beast for staying up late without a single drop in energy. Yeah, he's kept it up. So that's it. Let's wrap it up, guys. Thank everyone on the chat. Please, guys, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're trying to get to that 5K. We're like that close. Please subscribe, like, share, drop some comments below. Even if you're watching this in the replay, I'm sure you will. And we appreciate all the comments. I get back and I respond to each and every one of them because I appreciate all of you viewers out there. And that's it, man. It was a crazy weekend. Arnold Classic, Hadi Chupan, Mr. Olympia champ, lost the Olympia, wins his first Arnold, the first time he's ever done an Arnold Classic. And now everyone's going to be waiting to see if he can get his Olympia title back, or if it's going to be Nick Walker or Derek Lunsford or Samson. Things can happen in the sport. A lot of different things can happen. Very, very exciting. So thank you all for watching. We appreciate it very much. And we'll be back in 2 weeks' time for the Arnold Classic UK over there on the other side of the pond. So that's it. Have a great night. Have a great Sunday. And that's it. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.